Kia ora te whanau, welcome here to Dunedin. Great to have your company on a Thursday night. It's Otago against Hawke's Bay in the Rapid League here. Round 15 here at the Edgar Centre. Great to have your company. Otago and Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay still I don't have much to play for now after being eliminated from playoff contention. But their Rapid League team's still going pretty good. And Otago, of course, well, they're on a bit of a dogfight at the moment here in the Rapid League. They can move up the table with a win here. Join Tauranga and Wellington on 12 wins. You see Hawke's Bay in 6th place at the moment, which is a chance to move just below, or 1 win below the Giants if they get the victory. And there is Taranaki still bringing up the rear. Manawatu will be in action against Tuatara tomorrow night in Auckland. So a chance for them to move up the Rapid League standings. Lindsay Tate's with us for this game today. Kia ora, Lindsay. And this is all going to feature for Otago here as they chase 5th place in the NZNBL. If they can get some, I guess, a good win here in the Rapid League, it's going to boost their points differential too.
For sure. Kia ora, Glenn. Yeah, really important game for the Nuggets. And even though the season is officially over for the Hawks from a making the playoffs perspective, still really important, especially if you're like Rapid League coming through off the bench, building to next year, local talent. Looking to get minutes in the sales competition coming up. Still really important minutes ahead of them for the next couple of games.
Absolutely. That starting five for the Hawks, no change from their one that played the Jets in their previous game. So Costley, Taylor, Eagle, Allen and Casson ready to go again for the team from the Bay. And Otago's team, Caleb Smiler, Patrick Chernay, Tiffany, Toby Hunt, Oak Chisholm and Zach McKenzie in the Rapid League team today. He's playing his 12th game of the season. He is a quality player. Otago pretty much at full strength.
Yeah, had it coming off a really big win, against a slightly undermanned Tuatara outfit in their last game, but huge win for them up here in Tamaki, and pretty veteran outfit for this Nuggets group there with, the likes of Zach McKenzie, who's been playing great, Caleb Smiler, been around for a long time, Toby Hunt, who's there in the player spotlight along with Baloncesto. Toby's had a great breakout year in the Rapid League and managed to catch some of the Hawks last game, and Ballon was used a lot with their outfit in that second unit as a point guard as well. So a couple of youngsters. He's a local as well in the Napier region, so a couple of exciting youngsters to watch here in the Rapid League.
Regan Ashley, Blake Rosanowski and Leo Shaw have the whistles for this game. You're right about Casson and Hunt. That should be a good battle. We've got a 19-year-old up against an 18-year-old there. Toby Hunt in particular got good numbers, 10 points per game in his 12 Rapid League games this year at 53%. That's not too shabby. That's Lindsay Tate kind of numbers.
I don't know about that, but yeah, he's been outstanding, Toby Hunt, in all the games I've been lucky to call, so it'll be fun to watch him this evening.
I tell you what, that is a very young-looking Jacob Murphy just about there, isn't it?
It is looking...
Doppelganger almost right there, man.
And them Swan Dry jerseys as well, Glenn. We were getting our Swan Dry on, little plug for them earlier on. Looking good for the Nuggets.
Absolutely. Right, let's get this game underway. Eagle and McKenzie. And it's going to be Zach McKenzie that wins the tip for the Nuggets. So thanks for joining us. See what happens in this Rapid League game here as Caleb Smiler tries to get McKenzie active nice and early. That should be a good battle too. We highlighted that matchup between Hunt and Cass, and I'm looking forward to the Eagle-McKenzie bump fest.
Yeah, both of them went to Dilworth up here in Auckland. One from down in Napier, Ezra, and Zach's obviously from up Tamaki Makoto. So a couple of old boys there going head-to-head, and the older one of the two welcomes him to the show with a 3, and Zach's been, outstanding this year, coming back from playing in NBL 1 and getting an opportunity to get more minutes down here for the Nuggets. Great to see him flourish in his role.
Yeah, he's playing his 12th Rapid League game. He's been going at 8 points per game at 48%. Now Eagle looking to get Allen involved, and he's lost that one. It's going to be Otago ball.
I like that though from Ayers, had the mismatch down low and was aggressive. Great cut from Ballon, but just got deflected unfortunately. Nuggets been using Caleb Smiler a lot as a backup point guard as well, which has been effective for them on this second half of the season. Playing out of this middle on ball with Zach as well has been really effective for them, especially in the Rapid League, going to that left hand.
Chisholm, that's a good gather from McKenzie. Real fight for the ball, and Allen has picked it up, and here comes Costley. Taylor now Taylor's going to be an interesting watch, not only in this game, but in the NBL game to follow. He got ejected from the game against the Jets a few days ago.
Yeah,
the young fella mouthed off a little bit.
Maz had the opportunity to watch him a little bit more than most. He was playing with Jackson Kiss over at Utah Prep last season.
How about that from Smiler?
Dropped it off right there.
I tell you, that was a nice reaction from Eagle there to disrupt Toby Hunt.
But yeah, Maz, again, another local talent from Napier coming back home. And whakapapas to the Daily Whānau down there, which have been, you know, around the traps for a very long time, very influential. And he's lightning quick, like his uncle Aiden Daly, who coaches at Napier Boys. So another young talent to watch out for this evening.
Here he is, Taylor, with his hands on the ball, marked by Oak Chisholm. Taylor, I think I like about him too is he does not lack confidence. He gives it a crack, and here comes Smiler.
Yeah, and you got to play like that if you're, you know, a smaller guard playing over in the States, and that's where he would have got that aggression playing under Mark Dickel, another, you know, one of the greats from out here, a very aggressive guard who he was, you know, under his tutelage. So Maz not lacking any confidence. He's really quick, can really shoot that thing.
Yeah, well, you know Mark Dickel very well, having been in the Tall Blacks with him. Here comes Hunt.
Yeah, originally from down these
That's
ways.
Right. Ooh, there's Chisholm. Chisholm with the 3 for Otago. 2 threes in the game so far. Hawke's Bay with a minute 30 left. Struggling to get the ball through the hoop at the moment.
He had a couple of good looks so far. Just yet to drop any. Love to get something in the paint right on cue.
It's a lovely pass from Casson, wasn't it?
Another local product. Him and Maz played down there with Jackson Ball, all on the same high school team. Very strong group that came through together.
Hunt back to McKenzie. It's come off Maz Taylor. Going to be Otago ball with 10 on the shot clock.
Toby Hunt by way of Shirley Boys, last year's secondary schools nationals MVP. So again, just a truckload of talent out there this evening.
McKenzie. Here's Smiler. Couldn't quite get it back to McKenzie, but that was a nice plan B. And tell you what, Oak Chisholm has rewarded that plan B.
Yeah, great.
What's up with the Nuggets here, Lindsay? 3 threes to start the game.
Yeah, some really good looks, rhythm threes, and that was a great find by Caleb Smiler. Kind of decelerated on that last step and found that corner shooter. Knocked down 3. Great find on the cut.
Casson just couldn't quite handle the pass there from Kobe Costley.
Could go 2 for 1 here if they want it, the Nuggets.
If they do, it'll need to be quick. Here comes McKenzie. Now a bit of energy from Chisholm. There goes Hunt for 3. Here comes Costley again.
Free-flowing quarter. No fouls for the whole quarter so far.
Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? Here's Costley. Although some
down
power
low.
forwards might disagree, that we know, ex-power forwards. Here comes Costley. Otago, last chance here.
Great
and here's Jerne Tippenet. Thanks for coming. A wonderful start for Otago here, 11-2. All over Hawke's Bay. Execution top-notch there, Lindsay.
It was great start there, and helps when you knock down your threes to start the game, but all of it was out of execution and rhythm, great looks, and that last one there, Caleb Smiler just taking the ball straight off the ring, one dribble, breakout dribble, finds his lane runner, and Jerne Tippenet, about all you can ask for, 11-2, no fouls on the board right now, so both teams could probably get a little bit more aggressive in the second quarter.
I don't think I've ever seen I'm sure it might have happened at some stage, but I don't know if I've ever seen a quarter of Rapid League with no fouls in it.
Yeah, I mean, normally pretty free-flowing, but rare that you don't stumble into at least one. And again, a very low-scoring quarter for the Hawks here early on, but they did generate some really good looks and weren't able to knock them down. But I'm sure that they'll be confident that they can generate those good looks and just keep playing the percentages until they bridge this gap, give themselves a chance here in the second quarter.
Well, let's see what happens in this second quarter.
It just shows the value of the three-point line in the game now. Just 3 threes can separate in a 4-minute quarter can separate you out really quickly, and that's what the Nuggets did early here. So really important quarter here for the Hawks. Little 2-3 zone action here for the Nuggets. Or switching man.
Taylor. Now Eagle. There's a shot from Casson. He was hot in the last game, but hasn't quite got going or had the options to get going in this game just yet.
And again, some good looks from the Hawks, but a little bit stuck on the perimeter right now. It'd be great if they can get that thing into the paint with some penetration or get to these mismatches down low with Ezra Eagle and get something at the ring.
Stolen by the Bay.
Transitional work as well.
That's a good little play from Caleb Smiler.
It's a great play, Glenn. You're right. Those are the type of plays that win ball games. Simple but effective. Just first one back after a mistake. Next play mentality. Winning that position back for his group.
Comes Smiler. McKenzie. Post up here on Ezra Eagle. Nice rebound from Allen.
Real simple yet effective plays here from the Nuggets, getting the looks they want there down low. Zach McKenzie to that left-hand hook. He'll live with that all day. Quite happy to switch down here defensively as well.
Oh, Eagle, a little reach in there by Caleb Smiler.
Like that though, Glenn, you know, finally seeing that Ezra had a slightly smaller wing down low, pumped it inside, and he was aggressive to the paint, get a foul call. Something positive for a group that's struggling to put points on the board early on.
Yeah, they just need someone to take this offense by the scruff of the neck in this game. Here's Allen, could be him. Eagle now. Mismatch there with Journey Tippinette.
Just too big down low, and that's where Ezra's really solid, playing off 2 feet. Just counters off the spin move.
Chisholm, or McKenzie. Journey Tippinette there. Just in the nick of time, but he's lost it, and here comes the Bay with Casson. Oh, Casson can't seal it. Smiler with the rebound. Journey Tippinette. Here's Chisholm for 3. A little heat check there for Oak Chisholm, who's got 2 threes in the game so far.
Yeah, and he probably had the one more there. Toby Hunt was wide open in the corner, but you're right, missed him, hit a couple early on, so he's like, man, fair enough, little heat check.
It's Allen again. Hawke's Bay going to play this game with just 5 players. Otago are likely to do the same, actually, with Bardsley and Miller Joes listed as potential players, but I don't think they'll play either.
Getting through, you know, a few of these injuries and the likes of Jackson Ball no longer being available. Slightly less talent available for the Rapid League that normally have the Hawks, so younger group getting an opportunity.
Eagles lost it, picked up by Hunt. Here's McKenzie.
Great run there.
And Journey Tippinette, that was nice.
And great run from him, just staying with the play every time. He's out rim running or wing running with whoever's got the ball and giving himself a chance to get those easy buckets. See a little bit of fatigue here from the Hawks.
Yes. Oh, they've got to keep going. They've still got 2 more quarters to play. Oh, hello. There's a back 3 from Allen.
You'll take that at this stage of the game, though.
Well, they were down by 9. They might as well take him.
Absolutely. Cuts it to 4. Staying here, a little 2-3 zone action from the Hawks, just saving some legs and keeping Ezra Eagle down low. Saving a little bit of lungs as well.
There's another steal. Taylor. Costly. And that's worked beautifully by Hawke's Bay. A lot of steals in the second quarter to Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, turnovers have hurt the Nuggets here. Some of these perimeter passes just a little bit sloppy against this zone, and done a great job turning defense to offense, the Hawks, in the second quarter.
Just a touch long, and there's Taylor with the rebound.
Opportunity to tie or take the lead here. Great quarter for the Hawks. That zone's really helped them down the stretch. Player timeout.
Yeah, Hawke's Bay might as well take it. A couple of weeks left in the regular season. Your chance to the ticket to the big game still there. Just scan the QR code with thanks to BNZ.
See, early in the year, you'd see the likes of Tyson Tatapaese maybe playing down here for the Nugs, and then you've got like a Jacob Murphy playing big minutes for the Hawks. He's bumped up to Sal's, which is great. That's exactly what you want from your Rapid League players, but at the same time, it means that, you know, a lot less scoring or points on the board, so way more opportunity for some of these young fellas than they normally get, even at this level.
His Eagle. Oh, they've lost it. And a BNZ player timeout called now by Caleb Smiler.
I like what they're trying to do, because Ez has got a definitive size advantage down there against everybody except for Zach McKenzie, but he's even scored on Zach a couple, or at least once down there, so I like them trying to go to him. Just need to be a little bit more effective with their weak side actions, and you've seen Ez talking to them about that when he gets catches, just so the defense can't load up on him and make those entry passes as difficult as some of them have been.
Well, let's see if Otago can make a better job of this than what Hawke's Bay just did. Smiler. Nice pass into Hunt. That's good. That's
beautiful.
Very nice finish to the half there from Otago. 15-11 is the score.
Really nice play on that out of bounds, and here you just see them in transition. Zach McKenzie finding Journey Tipene, who's been great at running those lanes for his group, getting easy layups this first half.
Oh, look at Ethan Rusbach there. He's showing maybe some coaching ability down the track. Now, look, there's some news for you, folks. Tohia Basketball Aotearoa is coming up later on in the year. Scan the QR code there for the full schedule, which was released earlier this week. Really looking forward to the Women's League starting later on in the year, ending just before Christmas here in Aotearoa.
You had a good kōrero the other day with Crystal Ledger-Walker about that league, and just some really exciting talent coming through. So looking forward to that in 2026.
Speaking of talent, shout out to our under-17 girls at the World Cup. They have made the quarterfinals, Lindsay.
Yep.
Fantastic
Shout out coming from the bottom of the world. Yeah, little tiny island in the South Pacific. Often, you know, funding a lot of it on our own or with very little help. So shout out to, you know, everybody over there, and keep pushing, you know what I mean? It's only the beginning. Keep pushing. The Broughton twins.
Remember the name Amani Rasmussen?
Oh, yes. He's the Rasmussen whānau, a big basketball whānau up here in Tamaki Makaurau. But yeah, Amani's been, she's one of the ones to watch for.
Okay, let's have a look at the Chemist Warehouse stats here. Caleb Smiler hasn't scored any points in the game yet, but he is passing and dishing the ball nicely. By the way, Caleb Smiler only needs 1 point to capture 200 points, career points in the Rapid League.
3 steals though and 3 assists,
yep.
So obviously doing what he needs for his group, and doesn't really need to be a scorer or isn't playing in that type of role with this unit right now. They are using him as a point guard and kind of grooming for that in the Sal's competition as well, where he's been effective in spot minutes. So I really like what I've seen from Caleb Smiler.
Scan the QR code to vote for the fans MVP as well. A few contenders.
There really is. I mean, looking at it again today, you've got 4 teams that have been outstanding, and you know, 4 or 5 guys in all of those groups that have been outstanding as well. Some of them definitely slightly ahead of others, but it's going to come down to the wire, that MVP vote.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be some tight voting, so don't worry if you miss the QR code there, folks. It'll be back. We get this third quarter underway now. Hunt. Here's McKenzie. Took down a court by Casson.
I don't know if you've seen, you got the switch there, Zach. Just kind of pulled it out, tried to be a facilitator. Probably back himself and be aggressive next time he sees that in front of him.
Journey Tipene out to McKenzie for 3.
Smart play there from Caleb Smiler, just tied up. Get him on the O boards. One of the first fouls we've seen all game. Pretty clean game. Very clean game.
Only 1 foul each team. There's only 2 fouls in this game, Lindsay. What's going on? These guys playing in the library.
Real clean defense.
Oh, turned over by Eagle. Here's Chisholm, 3-on-1 situation. Love the rugby pass there from Caleb Smiler.
Yeah, and can obviously see why Coach Sparrow's been using him in this role. You know, he had the beautiful drop-off pass earlier between the legs, and this time he had the little, like you said, the little league pass on the drop back to McKenzie. He's probably hoping for a little bit of dunk. Might have to message him like, come on, young fella.
Here's McKenzie for the and 1. Can't nail it. The Nuggets up by 6.
2-3 zone here.
Allen. Casson, shot clock down to 6. Good stop from Otago.
Great pace here from Smiler.
Gee whiz, man. Caleb Smile, the little Sean Johnson pass, and then the little Roger Tuivasa-Sheck little hot step there.
Yeah, you can just see that he looks like he's played, he looks like the veteran out there on the court right now, Caleb Smiler. He's controlling the tempo, even though he's not showing up on the scoreboard. He's facilitating defensively. He's getting his hands on the ball a lot, so kind of sticks out a lot right now, Mr. Smiler, with this group. Seems like his game is the most transferable to the cells coming up right after this.
There it is. He's now the second Nuggets player to have hit 200 career points in the Rapid League, behind Christian Martin, who's got Commonwealth Games duties coming up.
Yeah, good luck to that crew, the 3-on-3 crew over there, representing for Aotearoa.
Allen with 5 on the shot clock. He can't do that two threes in a row, can he?
Trying to keep that pace there, but the Nuggets as a group, I believe, 2nd or 3rd overall in defensive percentage, 2nd or 3rd overall in defense. That's where they kind of hang their hat, and as their offense continues to grow, there's no surprises why they have an opportunity to lock in 5th this evening. They stay with this aggressive switching defense out here. Got guys like Zach McKenzie that can get out and mark guards, rim protect.
I think McKenzie got a touch on that one.
And they turn it into transition and pace down this end.
Chisholm with the 3 again. Just a little off that one. Good strong rebound from Ezra Eagle.
It's a great rebound from Ezra Eagle.
Taylor.
Great seal.
It was, wasn't it? Eagle is going to get another chance here, and he's not going to miss out a second time. Great stuff from Eagle.
And that was
little pass
that was
to him.
Textbook by Ez there. He just had a great screen, had the smaller guard on the high side, and really used his bigger frame to seal him and create that passing angle on the inside. Big finish. So again, using skill there, even though he's a big man, he is using his skill and not just his size to score.
Can't get the 3-point play to go. Eagles up to 4 points. Leading scorer for Hawke's Bay is Allen with 5. Chisholm's still got 6. Those 2 threes early in the game. Nice from Smiler.
That was just a keep there from Smiler, acting like he's going to go to a little dribble pitch in the corner. Faked it and kept it. Hawks are on the bonus defensively, so no fouls to give, so a little bit more passive than they have been previous in the first half.
Costley giving Eagle a chance. Now Costley for 3. And it goes from Kobe Costley.
And that was nice. Ezra Eagle there got the double team early and found the open man, Kobe Costley, and he punished them with the 3. Great offense from the Hawks.
Back to 4 this game. Gianne Tippinen. Nicely done from Taylor.
He loves to play with pace, Mayers. That secondary break, get into this flow type action, the Hawks.
No foul on McKenzie. Bumped Casson.
Short clock here.
Yeah, down to 6 here. Spade got to get a wriggle on here. Taylor. Casson. Here comes McKenzie.
Great push. Opened up that weak side.
Smiler. Nice hands there. Caleb Smiler, he's really playing well. Caleb Smiler in this game. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals now.
Going for that 555, and that was Ruben Terangi-esque there, just kind of bullying his way too easy to the ring for that layup, Caleb Smiler.
Oh, that's Taylor with a lovely finish to the 3rd for Hawke's Bay. And that is an important bucket for them. Keeps them in touch with 1 quarter left in this game. It's 22-19.
It's exactly the type of shot Mayers has the ability to hit, kind of those offbeat threes just when you don't expect it, even though, I mean, there's not really anything else for him to do at that stage of the game. You're expecting him to fire, but Big hit from Maz Taylor to cut it to a one-possession game. And Coach Hawke talking to his group, as you mentioned earlier, only looked like both teams trying to go with 5 players only for this Rapid League game, which is difficult. But, you know, sure these young men will relish the opportunity to play 16 minutes of extra valuable game time.
Well, Hawke's Bay in particular just got to guts this out. You can see Kobe Carter with those orange shoes there. He is listed as a player in this, but they're down a player for the Cells game, Lindsay, with Keanu Rasmussen still battling injury. So they've only got a squad of 11 here, so Carter becomes an important individual in that game.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are missing Rasmussen, who's, you know, 20 points, I think almost 5 assists and 2-3 steals. But Kobe Carter, he was amazing in the last game for them, 19 points against the Jets on the road. So as important as this Rapid League is for them, they will look like they'll be saving him this evening and rest him for these last 4 minutes. And again, these young fellas here, they'll be fine to play for these last 4 minutes. I'm sure they'll just have to be smart with their angles and their defensive strategies. Maybe play a little bit more of that zone and save legs for a couple of possessions. Use your timeouts.
Well, Casson. Hawke's Bay have never led in this game. And that's going to stay the same for the meantime. Now McKenzie fancies his chances here. Oh, that's nicely done by McKenzie.
Oh, both teams, a lot of turnovers kind of out of those same actions, playing on the wing, just a little bit sloppy or telegraphing their setups and turning into offense at the other end. If you're Kobe Costley there, you've really just got to not allow Zach to get a shot up at the ring at all, foul him on the ground.
So back to a 5-point game. Here is Costley. Oh, Allen is wide open. Unmarked under the hoop there just for a moment. Shot clock down to 5 here for Taylor.
The hand up.
Eagle. In fact, it was Allen trying to disrupt there. Here comes Smiler. Now Chisholm. Journey tipping it. Hunt, nice little show and go. Oh, McKenzie. Well, that was fortunate, wasn't it? That would have been the ugliest 3 I think we've ever seen in the league all year if that had gone in, Lindsay.
It was actually really nice basketball until Zach fumbled that ball, but you're right. They dodged a bullet there, the Hawks, and they'll get the opportunity to cut into this 5-point lead. They keep going to this Ezra Eagle in the post, and Nugget sending the double early here. He'll draw a foul. So both teams moving the pieces around on the chessboard right now. Trying to deal with a little bit of fatigue on both ends. You can see hands on knees. Back to this post down low, and they'll just play it straight up here with Caleb Smiler. No double that time.
Costley.
Short clock.
Shot clock at 4 here for Costley.
Oh, step through. Great rebound, Zach McKenzie. On the cleanup and the breakout dribble here with the push, the lefty.
Hunt. Taylor got on the road. June Tippinette.
Tough
finish. Nice finish there. He's not the tallest lad, is he?
He's been great for them, though. Solid, quick, just playing his role, staying in his lane.
6 points for him. He's done good in this game. Real contest for the rebound, won by McKenzie.
Another great rebound from Zach there. 2 feet, 2 hands.
Hunt.
Great find from Hunt as well.
This could be important, and it is. Wow, that's a big basket with less than 2 to play.
Yeah, that's a big one to stretch it out to double digits here. Could almost be game from the Nuggets, and great transition basketball. Oh, that is outstanding hustle. There was that Oak Chisholm, the captain of their Rapid League group. That was first to the floor, and if we were down at the courts playing pickup, they would have been rewarded with that one. That was outstanding hustle.
Chisholm just
both
battling.
Teams.
Ezra Eagle's not a small man.
At all. Strong young man, Ezra Eagle. Great young man as well.
He's only 20.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, I love the way he plays. He plays hard. Great attitude. Now, Hawke's Bay need this here, Lindsay. They really do.
A huge position here for them. Give themselves a shot to win this thing down the stretch. Zach's been great switching out against these guards, though, and sliding his feet, active hands.
Now, did that count?
That would count.
Did.
Always hard to rebound off an air ball. They got a lucky one there. Surprised they're not pressing up the court here. They're defensively, but probably a little bit of loans playing into that right now for the Hawks. Little 2-3 zone.
If Otago score here, it's pretty much over. McKenzie, nice pass. And that's a lovely finish from Oak Chisholm, who's been the star offensively. He's got 11.
That was a great pass from Zach McKenzie, and there's Smiler just reading that lane, passing lane again. Another turnover out high. McKenzie on that glass again. Just too big, too athletic down low, the lefty. Easy tip in.
A very good quarter here for Otago. They've outscored Hawke's Bay 11-2. Blocked by McKenzie.
Great run protection from Zach, turning into trans down here. There's Tipene again, just been great at running those lanes, doing his job. Solid defensively. Get up to almost eight points here at the free throw line.
100%.
See, Hawks gassed here in this timeout. Can't fault the effort, but 4 of them hunched over there. And that was a great little play there from Zach McKenzie. Really skilled for a big of his size. Really a wing that plays as a big. Left-handed as well, so slightly different angles than your average.
Patrick Jerne Tipene.
Been fun to watch this young man play this evening.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
Love the hair. Love it.
Yeah, yeah. 8 points for him.
Solid outing.
Here comes Allen. Casson. That's bully basketball there.
Play a timeout here.
Called by Caleb Smiler. 15.1 left.
And that was smart. I mean, that was the first time really that they just took advantage of that switching defense, and with that size advantage just bullied his way to the rim for the easy layup. Smart play, just a half beat too late for the Hawks here, unfortunately.
One more chance for you to scan that QR code and get your ticket to the big game. Thanks to BNZ. We can still see you at a NZNBL game for free. Even though we're at the end, near enough now to the regular season.
Stagger away here and a slip for Zach McKenzie. Beautiful play.
Toby Hunt with the finish. Now a BNZ player timeout called by Isaac Allen and the Hawks.
Really nice play there from the Nuggets sideline out of bounds. They just staggered away for the corner shooter, and when the defense bit on that, Zach McKenzie slipped to the ring for the easy layup. The defense came to him. He found Toby Hunt at the ring, just as they would have drawn up in that little player timeout, little corridor they had.
Costley, the last play here for Hawke's Bay. It's going to be Bay possession.
Looked like a stagger away as well from Mayers here in the corner. Similar action, the sideline out of bounds.
Here is Taylor. Little floater's not going to go. And Smiler. That'll be that. It's a good win for Otago. Got a little tight there near the end of the third quarter. But in the end, the Nuggets have really stretched away. Bookended this game really well. 11-2 in the first quarter, 15-4 in the second. And that's pretty much why they've raced away and won this 37-23.
Hawke Chisholm was great from behind the line. Patrick Jerne Tipene, he was great too to watch this evening. Zach McKenzie, 9 and 8. Also had 3 assists, so again, kind of putting his case forward for more minutes in the cells. Great to watch him flourish this year and continue to grow. See him there on the boards leading the way.
How about that from McKenzie? 9 points, 8 rebounds. And he's got 3 assists as well, Lindsay. That's a great all-round game from him.
Yeah, it looked like he did it easy, to be honest with you, as well. Wasn't forcing anything. Probably could have got a little bit more if he was pressing the issue. So great signs from Zach.
Good all-round game too from Smiler.
Yes, you're right. He's been really fun to watch and looked like a boy amongst men amongst boys, to be honest with you, out there this evening. He was really doing whatever he wanted, getting to the ring, leading from the front, facilitating, 4 steals as well, just reading angles really well. So great signs for the, that second unit for the Nuggets head into the Sal's comp coming up.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Caleb Smiler. So 37-23. Congratulations to the Nuggets. That's their 12th win of the season in their second to last game. And they will remain in the top 4 in the Rapid League. We now look forward to the NZNBL game coming up at 7 o'clock between the Nuggets and the Hawks. Should be a cracking match. We hope you can join us then.
Nuggets fans, welcome into the Edgar Centre for the NZNBL. Hey, we're Calvin P from the Hits, the Nuggets home court hosts. And we're counting down to the start of tonight's match between our night and day Otago Nuggets and the Big Barrel Hawks. We welcome the Nuggets back home after a successful road trip last weekend. 2 wins on the road against the Bulls and the Auckland Tuatara. Our Nuggets sit 5th on the NBL points table. 9 wins, 9 losses. Up against the Hawks, 11 on the points table. 3 wins, 14 losses.
We would like to thank our NBL League partners, Sal's Authentic New York, Texas, GJ Gardner Homes, Sky, King's Warehouse, Barton New Balance and Belgravia, Bolton, R-Line and Beauty.
Day Otago Nuggets taking on the Big Barrel Hawks. If we could ask both teams to clear the court for the team introductions.
Before we tip off tonight, we've got something to look forward to tomorrow, the last official day of the school holidays. Join the Otago Nuggets at Night Day Octagon tomorrow afternoon from 3:30 till 4. Come and meet the team, grab a photo, and thanks to 4 and 20, we'll be giving away free pies while stocks last. We'd love to see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight our night and day Otago Nuggets are hosting the Big Barrel Hawks, and we welcome the Hawks to town. Tonight, on the bench for the Hawks, number 2, Balon Casson, number 12, Isaac Allen, 24, Ezra Eagle, number 3, Kobe Kara, 10 is Maz Taylor, number 1, Kobe Costley. The Hawks starting 5 tonight. 88, Chase Jeter. 23, Jeremy McLaughlin. 11, Dan Breeder. 28, and captain of the Hawks, Alonzo Burden. And number 7, Jacob Murphy. Head coach of the Hawks, Will Lopez. And now Dunedin, make some noise for your night and day Otago Nuggets. Starting off the bench for the Nuggets, 42, Patrick Journey Tiffany. 43, Toby Hunt. Number 4, Oak Chisholm. Starting at 8, Isaac Miller-Jones. Number 10, Caleb Smiler. Number 7, Matthew Barsley. And 18, Zach McKenzie.
Kia ora te whānau and welcome here to Dunedin. It's great to have your company on a Thursday night for this round 15 clash, the NZNBL. And it's the Otago Nuggets and the Hawke's Bay Hawks clashing for the second time this season. Last time these two teams met was back on May the 9th, and Hawke's Bay got the win. One of their only 3 wins this season, 91-82. Jeremy McLaughlin with 21 points on that night. Hawke's Bay the win. Can Otago turn the tables today? They're coming into this, Lindsay Tate, with a lot of confidence because they had a fine victory over the Tuatara in their last game, the Nuggets. Good evening.
Kia ora, Graham. Great to be with you this evening, brother. And you're right, yeah, coming off a big win up here in Tamaki Makaurau against a slightly undermanned Tuatara outfit, but they'll take a lot of confidence out of that coming into this game at home. And obviously last year coming close to bottom of the league and having the opportunity here to lock in a playoff spot. Massive game here for the Nuggets, and I'm sure they'll be locked in. We were speaking about it off here. They won't want to let this one slip whatsoever.
No, Hawke's Bay have the YourShout.vote lead at the moment. Scan the QR code, have some fun with that. Otago pretty much at full strength for this game as well, which is good. Not so for Hawke's Bay. Been really battling some bad injuries in recent times. No Clifton Bush again today, no Tommy Ferguson today, and importantly no Keanu Rasmussen again.
Yeah, some really big pieces missing for them, and also, you know, the likes of Jackson Ball applying his trade over at Wisconsin right now. But you're right, Mr. Rasmussen, almost 20 points a game, almost 5 assists. He's going to be a huge one that they're going to have to replace in terms of production this evening.
Big result here for Otago. If they win this game, they will lock up 5th place. They can't be headed by any other team. Only 2 games left for them this season. So they get the win. 5th place is a great season for them.
It's a massive season for them. Again, coming from where they've been the last couple of years, to have the opportunity this early in the piece to lock in 5th spot with everything else going on beneath them. Everyone else from the Bulls up still has a chance to lock in at 6th. Huge opportunity for them here this evening.
The standings are very tight, aren't they? That makes the draw super important. And the draw continues tomorrow night over on the North Shore. The Tuatara hosting the Jets. Sharks and the Hawks do battle on Saturday, with the Hawks on the southern swing. And that game between the Saints and the Phi, the big game, that one. The Phi, not going to be easy. But if they can get something out of that game, like a win, boy, that's going to really mess up the top 6 race.
I'm just over here chuckling to myself because every single one of those games is important. I mean, even the Sharks game, Hawks can play spoiler. You know, there's no better opportunity to play free and try and knock some teams over than when you've already been knocked out. So huge games coming up.
Should mention that last one there, the Rams Tuatara game in Christchurch. That's basically playing off for 2nd place. So that's a home semi-final at stake there.
I'm going to be tuning in for that one on Sunday. So yeah, big weekend ahead for us coming up in the Sal's in the next couple of weeks to look forward to. It's exciting.
So yes, lots of intrigue coming up as we come down the stretch of the regular season. Here is the starting 5. Great news, we mentioned those injury absentees, but Dan Greeder is back today. He's recovered from his back injury to join Jacob Murphy, Alonzo Burton, Jeremy McLaughlin and Chase Jeter in the starting 5. So great news for the Hawks that Greeder is there. Let's hear from their coach now, Will Lopez.
Welcome to the Edgar Centre, Coach Lopez. First, a quick check on the status of your squad. Rasmussen a scratch today and Greeder carrying a questionable status. Can you give us an update on what you expect there?
Yeah, look, we feel like each week we've kind of been punched at the moment, and Rasmussen's out. He's succumbed to his ankle, so unfortunately we won't have him tonight. And Greeder, we're kind of taking it a little bit cautiously, so got to get him through warm-up, give him those first couple of minutes to see how he is, and then hopefully his back comes good. But it's just one of those things this time of the year when guys have been through the Aussie NBL and also, you know, 75% of this season, guys are kind of battling and niggly. So, yeah, we're just managing at the moment.
You're facing a Nuggets team that the Hawks were able to overcome in your first meeting. What aspects of their offense attack are you and the Hawks focused in slowing down today?
Yeah, look, I think it's a multi-pronged attack. If I'm being honest, it was a very different game for us with a full lineup the first time. And, you know, this probably poses a little bit of a different story for us where we sit in the ladder and obviously where they sit. We've kind of shifted and aligned our goals a little bit differently. And there's a cool thing with that. There's some opportunities for guys that maybe wasn't there early on in the season. And so, yeah, whilst we have to be aware that, you know, these guys are high-powered offense and they've got some changing defenses, we kind of need to knuckle our style of play and give some of our guys an opportunity to, yeah, blossom and take some new roles. And, yeah, we'll see how we go.
Look, all the best for tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, Will Lopez, tough job for the head coach of the Hawks. Here is the starting 5 for Otago. Ethan Rusbatch, Craig Mola, Tyson Tatapaese, Alan Louis and Boy Tuach, who finished with 17 points against the Tuatara, one of 5 Otago players to finish that game at the weekend in double digits. Great effort from the Nuggets to beat the Tuatara. Let's hear now from their head coach, Jeff Sparrow.
Good evening, Jeff. First, a few injury questions on the squad. Can you tell us how Craig Muller is recovering and update us on the status of Ethan Rusbatch?
Yeah, Craig and Ethan they're solid. They're ready to go tonight. We were being pretty precautious with their injuries, but they'll be ready to go for the last home game.
Oh, brilliant. One win for the Nuggets will lock down 5th position for the team, but a determined Hawks team is in your way today. While not a full strength, they can still be a tricky opponent. What are the Nuggets locked into today defensively to slow them down?
Yeah, I think a big key has been post-play and post-awareness. Jeter in particular has been very aggressive in the later weeks of the season, so we have to locate him at all times.
And finally, the Nuggets offence was reignited down the stretch with the win against the Tuatara, the first game in 6 outings that you didn't cross 90 points. What do you like about the way the team has been playing on the end of the court in recent weeks?
I think our spacing has improved, and I just think our balance makes us very difficult to scout and guard, so it could be anybody's day on our team. So we just have to keep on sharing it, moving it, and understand the details of our offense.
Thank you, and all the best for tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Jeff Sparrow. I think he's just been, this is no disrespect to any of the coaches in the NBL, but I love Jeff Sparrow. I think he's been the coach that I've most enjoyed watching during a game, Lindsay. He's great.
Yeah, he definitely brings a lot of energy to the building, and that group that he's got over there, he's brought them together. They hang their hat on the defensive end of the, side of the court. So he's been a fun coach to watch, and watches him bring his group together and grow.
What about Craig Moeller and Chase Jeter? Jeter has been good lately. 14 points per game, 8 rebounds a game for the Hawks. And Craig Moeller, 16 points per game, 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, Moeller, obviously, from down this part of the world, know him a lot better, played in the ANBL, had a lot of success there. But Chase Jeter, just looking at his bio again today, played a couple of years at Duke University, also played a couple of years at Arizona University, 100 NCAA Division I games. Massive pedigree there, and obviously a reason why they've got him down here in Hawke's Bay, and he's producing the numbers that he's producing.
Yeah, excellent all-round player. Chase Jeter, he has been prone to getting into foul trouble. That's the only thing I would say with Chase Jeter. Regan Ashley, Blake Rosanowski, and Leo Shaw, the referees for this game.
Yeah, I love his style, the way he plays. It's unorthodox, kind of funky, but I like that about him, and it's offbeat. But you're right, a lot of the imports that come over here, especially the bigs, have to adjust to the call of the whistle and the referees and figure that out. And once they do that and find their rhythm, normally they're good.
Well, here is game about to begin. No, that's not Jacob Murphy. It's a shame Jacob Murphy's not. There he is, Jacob Murphy, just off the right of screen there. That's what that young kid's going to look like in about 15 years.
Hopefully he's out here one day.
You never know, right? Oh, there we go. Jeter wins the tip. It's a little head-to-head graphic, and there they are competing for the tips. Great stuff. Here comes Murphy now for Hawke's Bay.
Straight into the post to Jeter, and they double early from Louis.
Now Burton. Nice move from Alonzo Burton to start the scoring in this game.
Yeah, just attacking the sloppy closeout there from Tuach. Alonzo, a great shooter, so they ran him off the line, and easy layup there. See a little zone action from the Hawks here to start things off, 2-3.
Moeller, no, that's not going to count. That's going against the Nuggets.
The offensive there on the screen on the weak side from Ethan Rusbach. You'll see the Hawks will start in that zone. Kind of a light bench. Down there, only 5 played in the Rapid League, so saving a little bit of legs.
Hopefully all 5 of those players are going to be all right for this game. They looked a bit gassed, even towards the end of 3 quarters in that game, Lindsay. Here's Jeter, over to Greeter. Now McLaughlin, still on the baseline there, though. No basket for McLaughlin.
You can see early on Coach Lopez going inside to Jeter, who's really effective out of that post, but the Nuggets countering by sending that double, and he's doing a great job of finding the weak side.
Comes Louis. Another big test for Jacob Murphy in this game. Marking the likes of Alan Louis. Tuach. Rusbach in the corner. Greeter with the rebound. Fingers crossed his back holds up, because Hawke's Bay going to need Dan Greeter.
Yeah, and hopefully you're right. You heard Coach Lopez talking about how he's going to try and feel it out early on in the game here. And hopefully he's good, because he's a massive piece for this Hawks unit, having an opportunity to compete.
Another hard one off the rim, that time from Murphy. Third opportunity here for Hawke's Bay. Burton looking for some help there from Jeter. Murphy in the corner. Woo! Yes, Jacob Murphy.
Great find again from Jeter to that weak side corner for Jacob Murphy. And even though we're only 2 minutes in, not the start you'd want from the Nuggets here at home, with the opportunity to lock up fifth, just a little bit passive at both ends.
Jeter smashing that one out, slapping it away. Here's Burton going around Pallacanestro.
D.
I go against the Hawks there. Well, Jacob Murphy, fair play to him nailing that three. He's been battling from the three-point line this season, Lindsay, only 18%. So it's good to see him getting one down early.
He does have a nice stroke, though. You know, from a form perspective, you can see there's technically nothing wrong with it, you know, so probably just a little bit of confidence right there. So great to see the young fella shoot that thing with no second guessing and knock it down early on here from the corner. Unfortunately, he'll get caught there with the little reach in, and could see Moller was having some words to the referees on the previous play, thought he took a little bit of contact, so probably factored into them catching young Jacob Murphy with a foul call there early on in the piece. One each for both teams.
Here's Tuach.
And again, it's early, Glenn, but the zone does seem to be giving them a little bit of trouble. They don't look comfortable out there getting into their sets for the first 2.5 minutes, which if you're the Hawks is exactly what you want.
Yeah, hard to believe Otago haven't scored yet. Here goes Greeter. Murphy again. He's away this time now, Tuach. Pallacanestro starting to look more and more comfortable as a Cells NBL player. Molar's away with that one. Rusbach. Quick hands from Ethan Rusbach.
Staying in that zone, even off the offensive boards. Quite happy to live with it, and it's been real effective. Playing at their pace as well, which you like to see from a young point guard, and Jacob Murphy not getting sped up. Go back to this post here with Jeter, and that double comes from Tuach off the passer.
Nice to Greeter. Now Burton wide open for three, and Alonzo Burton doesn't miss many like that. An early timeout called by Jeff Sparrow, the Otago coach.
And great find from Jeter again, simple yet effective. They're getting the ball to the post there where he's a problem if you play him one-on-one, and they're sending the double off the passer, and Jeter just trusting his teammates along with Greeter with the one more, and Alonzo Burton, historically one of the better shooters to come out of the country. They're not going to be able to give that look up too much longer without getting punished.
Oh, Otago need a recovery like those lads there. They just lost those Orange Mitre 10 buckets down the stands just a moment ago, but they've recovered. So Otago don't need to look far for a little bit of inspiration.
Well, and again, you know, for them to have the opportunity to go from cellar dwellers the last couple of years to locking up fifth this early in the piece is a massive opportunity for them here at home. So you know that Coach Sparrow, with his energy, will be giving them a little rev up here, because they've come out a little bit passive for this group at home. And the likes of Ethan Rusbach, you can see him first out here as well. They'll be ready to flip the script here in this first.
They had such a good start to the season, didn't they, Otago? I'm going to say they won their first 4 games of the season, and it really set the tone for them for the rest of the year. Large Nona, $35. There's the QR code. Make sure you scan it. When it comes back, don't worry, it'll come back. If you've missed it, it'll come back.
Kobe Carter checking into the game, coming off a great game, the last game against the Jets, where he had 19.
Surely it's a half-court violation. Yes. Officials just a little bit slow to rule on that one.
You see Bardsley and Miller-Jose, who have both been great for the Nuggets, coming in, you know, normally right about this time, about 4 minutes into the game, 6th, 7th man, just bringing energy, some scoring punch as well off the bench. Still got the likes of Zach McKenzie as well over there to slot in, who's been great.
Caleb Smiler, who had a fantastic Rapid League game. Here's Murphy. And that's dropped in from Jacob Murphy.
And you alluded to it earlier, he's beating the scout right now. He's the passer into the post right now, so they're doubling off him and giving up that 3, and he's already hit 2 out of 3, so great from the young point guard there.
This is unbelievable from Otago. No score the big donut after 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
I'd say though, that's about as good a look as you'll get against a 2-3 zone, just flashing that big to the nail there, and for that free throw line, jump shot, or the high-low action.
Tuach. Now Miller-Jose. Boy, Tuach, surely this time. And yes, finally.
Got that lid off that bucket down there. Get a little bit of energy down here at the defensive end, and straight into this post and the double.
Jeter finds Burton wide open again, and it's the same result.
And he's great down there. You see that time he spun away from the double, which came from the middle, crept through the baseline and found Zoe for another 3.
4 3-pointers in the game already for Otago, and almost turned over, or for Hawke's Bay rather.
And love it from Jeter too. He's already celebrating and throwing up the 3 side. Wow, did you see that contest? The blind contest that he just did then? He does some funky stuff, Jeter. I like it.
He does. He unraveled the net there before Mola dropped that 3.
Great roll there.
Kobe Carter has been introduced into the game and has stood on the baseline there. The Hawke's Bay have got 14 points, Lindsay. You've got 12 of them at 3-pointers.
Yeah, and again, nearly all of them coming out of the same actions. Hit to the post, double team coming, finding that weak side and leaving one of the better shooters in the comp unguarded, Alonzo Burden, or trying to pick their poison with Kobe out there as well, but he's punishing them early on. And then you get Maz Taylor checking into the game. He's not shy either.
It's away, uncontested offensive rebound by Craig Mola. Now Bardsley, here's Rusbach, nice fake at the 3 line. Bardsley, oh, hard luck there from Matt Bardsley.
That is one space where you do potentially give up some O boards in that zone where the Hawks will have to tighten up a little bit, giving up a couple early.
Oh,
great
lovely.
hustle.
Tracking back there from Carter. And that's a foul surely by Tuach. No whistle. Can't believe that. Here comes Burton.
Yeah, pretty free-flowing call so far. Only 3 fouls total. 6 minutes of gameplay. Wow. Beautiful patience there from Jeter, and just hit him with the baseline fake. Was that left-hand hook?
It was. You could frame that one.
I mean, you don't go to Duke University in Arizona if you can't play, that's for sure. There's 2 of the top universities on the globe.
It's Jeter's first points of the game, by the way. Now Mola's lost it.
Hawke's ball. Talking might have taken a shot previous, but they missed that. So great start here for the Hawks on the road. You know, again, some would say they don't have a lot to play for right now, but you're talking about youngsters that are developing for the future. You've also got pros that are playing for their next job. You're developing for next year, so still a whole lot of water to go under the bridge for both teams.
Yeah, Hawke's Bay's challenge is going to be maintaining this momentum as Jeter goes strong to the glass again.
I mean, the one thing when you have been officially counted out of the playoff race, you know, you can kind of exhale and just let it go and play. There's nothing really to lose. You can be a little bit more free and play spoiler, which it looks like the Hawks are comfortable doing.
There's a foul.
Goaltending, I believe, just a half beat late on that contest from Jeter. Ezra Eagle checking into the game here, who had some really solid minutes for the Hawks in the Rapid League.
Yeah, Rapid League game went the way of the Nuggets, 37-23. Oak Chisholm was Otago's top scorer, the top scorer in the game with 11. Look at Jeff Sparrow. This is why we love Jeff Sparrow.
It's locked in.
The intensity.
Close to the 8-second violation in the backcourt there.
I think he made it by a 1,000th of a second. Here's Taylor.
Zach McKenzie checking in too with the double team here. Great to see him getting some burn.
Oh, Carter goes to work. That's a lovely finish from Kobe Carter, his first points of the game.
Really grown in confidence the last couple of weeks, given more opportunity here. And you know, with some of these guys that have been playing huge minutes early in the season missing, someone like Kobe Carter's had the opportunity for more, and he's obviously been preparing and ready because he's really shown his worth the last couple of games.
I don't know about you, Lindsay. It feels like Otago just a click or two below the intensity and pace they need to be at.
No, absolutely. They've come out passive again at home here when you've got an opportunity to stamp, you know, stamp yourselves and make the playoffs. I thought they would come out a lot more aggressive and with a lot more energy.
Well, it's a great shot from Thata Paese, his first points of the game.
Tyson is really good at being that kind of microwave for them, that energy boost when they need it, when they are drying up offensively and struggling a little bit. The one thing that is surprising for the Nuggets is the 20 points they've given up defensively.
Carter, that was a little rash, that one from Kobe Carter.
I thought he might have thought he got fouled there and just threw that thing up, but no call.
Bardsley over to McKenzie. He's got an age.
Again with the unorthodox just jump under the ring while you're shooting a three, but it seems to work.
Hawke's Bay were baiting him into taking those. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to nail when you've got too much time.
You're right.
You're kind of searching for a rhythm rather than just automatically finding it.
Yeah, you stare it instead of shoot it. You're absolutely right.
Here's Carter. 6 on the shot clock for Hawke's Bay.
Been a long time with no whistle here. There's five players been waiting to check in for some time now.
Just as you say that, though, Lindsay, the ball goes out of court.
And again, with only 3 fouls total in the quarter, that's why there's been hardly any whistles. Only 1 timeout caught, I believe. So pretty free-flowing quarter. You can see the lungs are getting involved a little bit, especially with both teams only playing 5-man rotations in the Rapid League.
Poor old Alonzo Burton. See what he was thinking there when he threw that one up for Jeter.
A lot of length at the rim. Oh,
Joe said not on my watch. Here comes Tuach.
Great.
McLaughlin.
Great rim protection there from McLaughlin. Protecting the paint.
Moeller again. Now looking a little hesitant as Tuach puts up the 3, but he salvages the situation superbly.
Yeah, and that's when they're at their best, when Tuach is aggressive from the perimeter and also running those lanes, using his athleticism. He's had some highlight reel finishes at the ring for this group.
Murphy turns it over. Tuach has it. Oh, Taylor. The regionals, that one going against Jacob Murphy.
And that one there, you know, just a learning for the young Jacob Murphy. Just got a half beat too deep into that trap and turnover across the top with that pass.
2 shots coming up.
Boy, Tuach, this is the first visit to the Chemist Warehouse stripe in the game. Crazy, isn't it? We've had almost 9.5 minutes, and that is the first free throw of the game. Boy, Tuach, 70% free throw shooter.
It kind of speaks to the amount of, you know, shots we've had from the perimeter as well. Quite a lot of threes early on in the game. Nuggets hitting and Hawks firing.
Well, the Nuggets coming back into the game now. Otago's biggest deficit is 13 in the game. It's back to 6 now.
Yeah, 18 threes total taken in the quarter, which is a lot from both teams. Going back to this post here, the Hawks, a lot of those threes coming out of those weak side actions, though. He's got that hook. We've seen that previous. McLaughlin with that left hook from deep. Him and Jeter.
Well, here's the last play of the first quarter. Tata Paese.
Still in that zone. It's been causing them issues. You can see they're still clunky with their actions. A lot of deflections and contested shots.
Moeller buries it right in the nick of time. And that closes the score right up at the end of the first. Great comeback by the Nuggets. They've got some real momentum going into the second quarter. It's Hawke's Bay up 20-17.
Competition. Each contestant will have to shoot under the basket, go right under the basket, because every shot you get a free piece of Sal's pizza. You get a voucher. We'll keep going until your time's up. Ready, steady, go. Okay, let's encourage these boys. Looks like 1 piece of pizza for Sam. You gotta go, well done. Oh, I love that. Let go of the ball, then get the pizza. It's another one for Sam. Good work. Well done. I think this is the best lot of goals we've had for our home games. Another piece of pizza for Mo, who drops the ball. I love that. 4 for Sam. We're doing well. 48 seconds to go. It's a very long way up when you're not that tall. Well done, boys. Keep going. A big thanks to Sal's, of course, for the NBL Steeler competition. I've lost count. Are we running out of pizza? That's it. They both won. Maximum pizza. Well done, boys. I think 1 more to go. And well done to Bo and Sam.
Well, the end of the first quarter, Hawke's Bay up over Otago, 20 points to 17. We're leading by 13 at one stage. Some excellent basketball play by the Nuggets has tightened that score right up. Mola and Tuach have 6 points each for the Nuggets, and leading the way for the Hawks is Alonzo Burton with 8 in the game. Let's get the second quarter underway, and Otago with the first possession.
This 2-3 zone being really effective for the Hawks early on. Chase Jeter doing a great job offensively of facilitating 3 assists, and Alonzo Burton eating off that on the weak side. Couple threes with 8 points.
Just on Jeter, this is probably, I want to say, the first quarter that he hasn't conceded a foul.
Yeah.
In a game for a while.
Again, they've been able to save him a little bit and protect him by keeping him in the back of that zone there, guarding a space as opposed to a man, and he's not really rotating out to the shooters either. They're just living with that.
Good defense on him from Mola. Now Louis looking to push it here, Alain Louis. And that goes in, but the foul, I think, was on Louis before that.
Really controlled probe there by Louis, and he's a great facilitator. He kind of picks his spots when he gets aggressive. And again, only the second and third free throw, third and fourth free throws of the game, I believe. So
yeah,
again, that's great signs for the Nuggets. You want to start getting to the line early in the quarter.
Hard to believe that Hawke's Bay haven't been to the line in the game yet. Louis, 2 from 2 from that visit for him.
See here, just turning up the defensive pressure off this free throw.
Nice little 10-0 run here for Hawke's Bay. Here goes Bardsley. In fact, that's Rusbach.
They force that turnover off that free throw pressure that they apply.
Takapayese for the lead. He can't get Otago the lead. Now Hawke's Bay need a bucket here badly. They really do. I mean, conceded the last 10 or 12 straight points.
But that switch again down low. Great cut from Kobe Carter. Just left it short, unfortunately, but great hustle to stay in the play.
And finally get a foul, and that will see the first Hawke's Bay player going to the Chemist Warehouse stripe in the game.
Yeah, beautiful cut there. Beautiful find from Jeter. Left it short, but did a great job of sticking with it and earns himself a couple of free throws here, Kobe Carter. Defense will get the opportunity to get set as well for the Hawks.
Kobe Carter has only had 25% success rate from the free throw line. He needs these two, and finally that 13-12-0 run has been stopped. Now, scan the QR code to get details of Hoops in Schools program. We've got another couple of regions opening up, I think next week. But it's a great initiative. Remember, every free throw made by any player in the Cells NBL contributes to that, thanks to Chemist Warehouse.
Love that probe there by Louis, just getting into the paint with the dribble, getting stuck kind of east-west. Love it when they go north-south. Again, though, if you're the Hawks, you're happy with them to shoot these contested threes with the lead here. You play those percentages.
Well, good news, Dan Greta is back out there now. That's been coughed up, and here comes Mola.
Couple sloppy turnovers again. Turnovers hurting both teams early on here. Too many early in the piece.
Not good, is it, as from Hawke's Bay's perspective, but fair play to the Nuggets there. They really capitalised.
Yeah, and that's where Tuach is tough, just out running those lanes. Real athletic, you know, easy layups, momentum, couple of free throws. So just have to tighten up with the rock. Six turnovers is way too much early on here for both teams.
Tuach completes the three-point play.
Stay with this extended pressure, sorry, Glenn, off these free throws.
Gives Otago the lead. That's the first lead for Otago in the game. Greta, and there's a foul by Rusbach. Very little contact, but contact is all you need sometimes.
You kind of had to let him land there before he jammed up on him defensively. Saw a bang-bang call there for E. Picking up that's his second, I believe. Caught one early in the piece.
Burton.
Nuggets quite happy to switch all of these actions with their guards on Jeter and send that double.
Beautiful pass from Jeter again. He's having a heck of a game, isn't he? 4 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks already.
Beautiful passer, and Hawks have done a great job of adjusting and moving on the weak side. They struggle with that in the Rapid League and obviously spoke about it here, and Jeter's such a great passer. The other end there you see Bardsley, another great cutter, and he'll get rewarded for his off-ball movement. A couple of free throws.
Perhaps most importantly for Jeter, just going back to his stats for a moment, is he hasn't conceded a foul yet.
Yeah, it's the most, you know, the best ability is availability and being out there playing. So, yeah, saving him in that zone, I think, has helped a lot, but just getting more comfortable with the league and the whistle as well. So, really, really good signs for Jeter. He's a high-level player. Great to have him down this part of the world. Haven't seen a lot of Miller Jose early on here for the Nuggets, but plenty of time.
Well, one memorable block in that first quarter for Miller Jose, but he's only had 4 minutes 50 court time. Now, earlier this week, the schedule for Tauihi Basketball Aotearoa was released. Really looking forward to seeing New Zealand's Premier Women's Basketball League returning later on in the year. Scan the QR code for a downloadable schedule and find out more information at this website, tauihi.basketball. We're really looking forward to that one. And the great thing is all games will be once again live right here on Sky Sport. First game, by the way, is on the 25th of September. And the final will be in December.
Yeah, and some of the top talent from down here, Aotearoa, the Southern Hemisphere, but also attracting a lot of talent from up stateside as well, and former WNBA players, things of that nature. So real lucky that league's exploded the last couple of years.
Yeah, and hopefully a few from Aussie are going to come over and play again, which will be really cool. Now here's Bardsley at the line. 2 from 2 from that visit for Matt Bardsley. His first points of the game.
They'll stay with this extended pressure off free throws, which has been effective, the Nuggets, and just slowly trying to break them down. As you'll see here, another sloppy turnover from the Hawks.
Wasn't it? Tuach.
No true point guard out there right now.
Bardsley. It's classic Matt Bardsley right there, isn't it?
And you can see Coach Sparrow imploring them to get up the court defensively. You can see that this extended pressure has been effective and slowly starting to break this Hawks group down.
Burton for 3, his third of the game. That salvages something for Hawke's Bay.
You're already up to 11, and if you leave Alonso open on the weak side, he's going to punish you. Bardsley's been great down there in the paint, just weak side cutting and getting into those seams, playing off 2 feet, strong.
There's another foul on Jeremy McLaughlin. That's his 3rd foul. So we talk about Chase Jeter staying out of foul trouble. It's Jeremy McLaughlin's turn to get into foul trouble.
Yeah, McLaughlin's been really important for them in the interior, just from a defensive and rebounding perspective. And so they'll have to buy him a few minutes here. The likes of Ezra Eagle, there you see him coming into the screen. He'll be comfortable, played a lot of minutes here in the cells this last couple of months.
Definitely, he's got his hands on the ball there as Burton comes away with it for Hawke's Bay.
See, the Hawks here are already in the bonus defensively for the last 6.5 minutes, so a lot different contrast from the first quarter where there was hardly any fouls caught at all.
There's Carter over to Eagle for 3. It's going to be Otago ball. Dan Greeder is out there at the moment, hasn't taken a shot yet. Hard to fathom that guy scores 20 points per game, but he is managing that back injury.
Yeah, just probably something to keep an eye on. Hopefully he's healthy and just getting through that, but thugging it out.
Spank you very much from Chase Jeter.
He's had 2 or 3 of those, just so long and athletic around the rim.
Here's Carter bullying his way to the basket again. Another foul at this time. Miller Joseph gets that one.
I love that from Kobe
Watch this
Carter,
from
just
Jeter.
a big athletic wing. You see Jeter gets burnt on the baseline, but uses his length on the recovery, the easy beat.
He punched that away.
He did, he's had a couple of those. Again, back to this young man, love his aggression downhill, athletic wing, lefty as well, so different angles. Looked like he got a nice stroke. I don't think the percentage is a true reflection of his shooting ability.
5 points off the bench so far for Kobe Carter. It's both, though. Tidy up that aspect. Hawke's Bay, 1 from 4 from the free throw line in the game so far. Tuach starting to really get cracking here. He's up to 12 points in the game.
And just a half beat late, getting that zone set there, and you can see them talking a little bit, getting a bit of confidence and momentum here. The Nuggets walking into those rhythm threes. And oh, beautiful.
Oh, that was magnificent. The patience shown by Jeter to start with there, and that behind the back pass from Eagle.
It's really going to be interesting to see if they keep going to the same actions defensively and switching those guards onto Jeter and sending the double, because he's picking them apart. It's really the only thing that they're getting offense out of right now, apart from turnovers and transition.
Craig Moller, 6 points, 2 rebounds so far, 2 steals for Otago.
Boy, Tuach quietly with 12 and 5.
He's having a heck of a game. Louis. There's another foul going against Hawke's Bay. Most impressive with Tuach, he's 4 from 5 and shooting at 80%.
You're playing at a real high clip right now, and again, like we were speaking about off here, sometimes when you're playing like that, just like with a good musician or a good referee, you don't even really notice them. They're just so effective, just seamless. He's one of those players, just stacking up points and rebounds and assists quietly.
Louis at the line. So
again, 5.5 minutes here that the Hawks have to deal with this, being in the bonus defensively, and a little bit of foul trouble as well with McLaughlin. So let's say they'll keep thrashing that zone, trying to buy some time to get to this half, keep this thing close, but they won't be able to give up. Those are coach killers right there from Moller on, again, Jeter, who's one of your better, if not your best rebounders, to give up an O-board there in the easy putback.
Yeah, that's there's an angry coach killer, that one. Jeff Sparrow wants to have a little corridor with his players as we close in on the end of the first half. Here's the fans MVP. Voting is open. Scan the QR code there on your screen. Fascinating to see who's going to be the MVP of the 2026 Cells NBL, because there are so many contenders. I'm not even going to ask you who you think the MVP should be, Lindsay, because I know I'm going to give you a headache, and I don't have any Nurofen in my bag to relieve the tension.
I was genuinely thinking about it today, and again, for me, it's a combination of individual, you know what I mean, performances, as well as what your team's doing. So I think you'd have to give that MVP to at least one of these teams that are definitively in the top 4 right now, and with all 4 of those teams, there's 2 or 3 brothers that have really put their, you know what I mean, stood up and put their name forward, as well as a lot of guys that are really contributing to their teams having success. But that MVP is really for those top 2 or 3 contributors, and I think over these next 2-3 games, it'll really have to separate out and see who's going to be the top dog heading into the playoffs. And then who really cares, yo? I want to know who the finals MVP is, to be real with you. Regular season MVP is cool, but I need to know what's going on when the finals come around.
That's going to be interesting because the finals aren't too far away.
Yeah, I mean, Shea won the MVP in the finals this year, but you want that one or you want Jalen Brunson's one, Glenn?
Yeah, exactly.
Give me Jalen Brunson's one.
Well, we know 4 of the teams, Otago as well, close to securing 5th spot.
Great rebound, Miller Jose straight away coming in, bringing that energy and that rebounding off the bench.
Reminding you again that if Otago win this game, they will get 5th place. There's 2 more to Louis.
That's just too easy for Louis. Just a straight line blow by there on the younger guard. You need to sit down and guard his yard.
Lead starting to grow now for Otago. It's the missed 3 from Murphy, picked up by Craig Moller.
And that's where you see a little bit of youth coming into play there. Just a one-pass offense. at the other end here. You see the kind of veteran point guard in Louis getting through, and even though that is a one-pass offense, that's a one-pass offense for a layup, not a contested three, so there's a big difference. Jeter back in the post here with Mola. Just going to play that one-on-one now.
Oh, Mola almost got it. Scrambled out of court. There's only 6 seconds on the shot clock here for Hawke's Bay.
So that was the adjustment there, Glenn. They didn't send the double, and it was obviously pretty effective, just backing Mola to play it one-on-one and stab at it. You know, before they were sending the double off the passer, and Jeter was doing a great job of picking them apart on the weak side and punishing them through Alonso.
Burton. I tell you what, Alonso Burton is starting to heat up. That's 4 3-pointers in the game. He's got 14.
And I mean, he got 2 on the weak side early on that were just catch and shoot, practice threes for him. And you give a shooter like Alonso confidence, and Ring's going to start looking like a hula hoop.
Now he's got the steal and the
great rebound.
That by Carter again.
He's doing a great job of hanging tough here, the Hawks. Not through any real traditional offense, just through grit and trans and battling on the O-boards.
Carter's got 7. Mola wide open. Oh, foul by Jeter. Jeter frustrated there. And that's his first personal foul. No, it's his second.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think that's his second as well. So be interesting to see if Coach Lopez leaves him out here for, looks like McLaughlin's coming back in with his third, which is an interesting call as well.
A little adjustment. McLaughlin's only got 2 fouls.
Okay. So both of their bigs here on 2 though, so just something to keep an eye on. Zach McKenzie checking into the game here for the last 3:33. Doesn't sound like the crowd getting louder for Mola shooting free throws here. They normally get quieter.
Must be some Bay fans, some Bay University students down there, you never know. Mola doing a good job though with these free throws. He is an 83% shooter from the Chemist Warehouse stripe.
3 from 3.
Jeter staying out there despite that foul. Here's Burton.
And a luxury for this Nuggets group when you can bring in Miller Jose, Zach McKenzie, Matt Bardsley.
Totally.
You don't skip a beat. It's kind of where the Bay's struggling a little bit, just with lacking a few of those bodies. The likes of Rasmussen, a 20-point scorer, but Chase Jeter hanging tough right there. He's so tough down low. If they don't send that double, he's going to score. So the chess match continues.
Louis, marked closely by Mash Taylor. Jeter, but
beautiful play.
Louis.
Oh, I was about to say he got lucky there, but that's his third, just like that. And the whole quarter, Glenn was hyped that he wasn't in foul trouble, and just like that, you know, 3 minutes left in the quarter, he's going to have to go and sit down. And again, that's a really smart play from Louis there, you know what I mean? A veteran play, just probing and forcing the referee to make a call, and just like that, you have the ability to stretch this thing out to 6, and their best player right now has got to go sit down.
Biggest lead of the ball game has been 8 for Otago. Remember, Hawke's Bay were up by 13 in the first quarter.
Got to give Louis his props. I think even in all the games I've called, often an unsung kind of hero, second or third contributor. But if you look across the board for the season, he's been super consistent for them in their turnaround. Yeah, defensively, facilitating.
Yeah, 11 points per game, 26% from the three-point line, and there's a steal by Louis.
Right on cue.
Oh.
You're making us look good out here, Glenn.
Yes.
Right? Straight into the turnover and assist for a dunk. Miller Jose get some elegy in the building.
Miller Jose enjoyed that one, didn't he? Back to 8-point lead as McLaughlin goes to work on Bardsley and wins the day comfortably there.
You see, they don't send a double to those two down low, and they're going to keep eating down there. But you can see Louis as well, just starting to take advantage of these young, talented guards, just being around a little bit longer.
Here's McKenzie.
A couple Dilworth boys in there battling.
Here's Louis.
Oh, nice move. Oh, that's nice. Strong guard in the post, and again with the left, Kobe not really sticking to the scout, letting him get back to that strong hand for the easy little lay. McLaughlin will be aggressive down here if they don't send the double.
Louis with 8 points. Here's McLaughlin. Goes to work on Miller Jose, wins the day again. Back-to-back buckets for him.
Coach Lopez and Coach Hawke must be doing some great hook finishing moves with their bigs down there. I need to get with them because those bigs have got those hook shots on radar. Maz Taylor turning up the defensive pressure here.
Mola.
He'll like this matchup down low.
Oh, little reach in there. Is it going to go on Taylor or is it going to go on Burton?
That was on Zoe. And that's exactly what Mola's got to do when you get a, slightly smaller wing on you. Put your back on him, be aggressive, force the referee into making that call, especially when the Hawks are in the bonus, dealing with some foul trouble.
Bay, that was Burton's second foul. So on their starters, Burton's on 2, McLaughlin 2, Murphy 2, and Jeter on 3. Craig Mola back to the line.
Your short bench this evening. And McLaughlin's been great coming in these last couple minutes, especially while Jeter's had to go and sit down and being effective offensively down low on the post when they haven't been sending that double. Moller as well, just chipping away at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's 5 from 5 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe in this game. He's up to 13 points.
Just like that, their leading scorer, 13 in less than 17 minutes.
Good stuff from Taylor.
Pass.
That's nice play. McLaughlin with the little lefty again.
The little lefty hook push shot that's on radar. Just keeping them tough, keeping them close. Maz Taylor with the great push. He's lightning quick. I like how he's out here just being disruptive defensively.
To Arch. Vatapayasi with 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mola again.
He'll be aggressive.
It's a good stop from Hawke's Bay.
Great rebound, Ezra Eagle.
Taylor. There it goes from Maz Taylor.
That's just too easy right there. Just line up 3, nobody touching the basketball. And he's a confident young man, Maz, who'll let that thing go.
He's given Bardsley
I like that.
a piece of his work there. He gives up the foul, Maz Taylor. Now, don't mouth off at the refs, Maz. Come on. We don't want you getting ejected again.
Good. The flip side of that is I love the young man's competitiveness, the competitive nature. And his job is just to learn how to control that. And sometimes, got a little bit of that myself, a little bit of cheekiness in it as well, but you gotta love that. And again, I say it's hard to be a basketball player as Maz's size, Glenn, without a little bit of spunk in you. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that.
Matt Bardsley at the line here.
Oh, Mola almost again with it. Oh, he's been really active down there.
BNZ player timeout called by Hawke's Bay here. With 22.8 left in the second.
So the Nuggets have got 1 foul to give here if they want to use it. From a defensive perspective.
You're taking to the big game by scanning that QR code, folks. Still tickets to give away as we closing in on the regular season, all thanks to BNZ, the great investors of basketball in New Zealand. Aotearoa.
Done a great job of hanging tough here on the road, undermanned the Hawks, and with foul trouble as well. Potential to cut this to a 1-possession ball game.
Yeah, they've hung pretty tough, pretty well. Here is McLaughlin.
Tough move.
Tuach now.
Beat early on that one, Glenn.
Yeah, 100%. Tuach now is going to settle it down. And now call the BNZ player timeout as well.
Timeout called. 8 seconds, first half. Nuggets up by 4, 48.
Take this BNZ player timeout. Get your tickets. Win some tickets to the big game, courtesy of BNZ, by scanning that QR code. Well, Otago finished the first quarter with a 3. And they finish this quarter with something as well. Mola gets tangled up with Eagle. Taylor. And Eagle. 48-44 is going to be the score. Good quarter for Otago. They outscored Hawke's Bay 31-24 in the second period. And they'll take a 4-point lead into the major break. It's 48-44 here in Dunedin.
Friends at Meridian Hall, we're delighted to have crossover basketball play, our halftime game this evening. A round of applause for our players. Let's show them their support and our support while they play the halftime game.
And just to confirm, we can tell you the Sal's Pizza 2-for-1 deal has been triggered in Dunedin tonight, with the Hawks missing those 2 free throws. Take advantage of that 2-for-1 deal tonight at Sal's. Use this free slice code, Dunedin Dunk 26. Make sure those D's are capitals. Dunedin Dunk 26 is your free slice code tonight, thanks to Sal's Pizza.
(48-44) it is. Otago leading Hawke's Bay. We're at half-time of this round 15 Sal's NZNBL clash. Hope you're enjoying the game. With Otago fighting back from a 13-point deficit to take the lead by 4. They didn't get that lead back out to 8. It's a big swing around in favour of the home team, who, remember, they get the win here, will finish 5th with a game to play heading into the postseason. Mola, you talked about Tuach having a quiet 12 points. I reckon Mola's 13 points have come from playing in the library. He's been quiet.
Yeah, did a great job of chipping away and really points at the free throw line, keeping them in this or giving them the lead here. The Nuggets 15 at the line at the half, 15 out of 20, so done a great job of getting to the line, the free throw line. Of turnovers hurting both teams as well early on. Boy, Tuach has been great with his points and on the board, just again quietly chipping away with with Mola. Greeter obviously doing a great job of trying to thug it out and play, but you'd have to assume with only 8 minutes and not even a shot attempt right now that he's probably going through some stuff with his back, but doing a great job of trying to stay out there and play with his group.
Interesting to see Ethan Rusbech with 4 assists, topping that count for Otago at the moment. He's 0 from 4 in the game, and that's surprising, isn't it? Don't often see that from Ethan Rusbech, no points at the half.
You don't, great shooter, but what you love from that is he's still leading vocally, and it hasn't affected him at the defensive end of the court as well, which is often where players that are great perimeter scorers, you know, it can affect them
As you touched on, only 1 from 4 for Hawke's Bay in the first half. 48-44. We'll be back for the second half shortly here from Dunedin. Stay with us.
Big round of applause for our crossover basketball teams. And thanks to our friends at Basketbol.
Once again, a big thank you to our 2026 night and day Otago Nuggets partners, including our naming right partner, Night and Day, and our platinum partners, Homestead Bay, Sky, Betcher, Dunedin City Council, and Remarkables Park Town Centre.
And major partners, Ben & Jerry's, Emerson's Brewery, 420, The Hits, LJ Hooker Dunedin, Mountain Dew, Meadow Fresh, Frizzy Card, Otago Daily Times, Better Creative, and Sky.
And also on behalf of the Nuggets, they want to thank you, the hometown Dunedin fans, for their support and your support of the team for the 2026 NBL.
Decent little crowd here at the Edgar Centre here on Thursday night in Dunedin as we welcome you back to round 15 of the Cells NBL. And lots to look forward to over the next couple of weeks as we bring down the curtain on the regular season. Of course, we know 4 of the teams that are going to be in the playoffs. Well, we know the top 4, the order is still to be sorted out, and we know Otago will clinch 5th spot if they win here today. But what about these games coming up? Big game for the Jets tomorrow night. Boy, if they can come to Auckland, the Webster brothers, and take out the Tuatara, that's not only going to be big for the Jets in their quest to make a top 6 spot, but it could ruin Tuatara's chance to finish top after they lost to Otago last week. The Sharks, well, they've got to keep the pressure on. They've got to beat the Hawks in the race in the top 2, and I'm looking to those last 2 as well, the Saints and the Phi, and then the Rams, Tuatara. That could be, by then, by Sunday afternoon, Lindsay, that could be a playoff or a game to determine who hosts the semi-final.
Yeah, Phi and Jets are the 2 that jump out at me, Glenn. You know, obviously the top 4 are locked. It's just a matter of placing, so they're locked in. Would love to think that the Nuggets have got a great opportunity to get 5th over the next couple of weeks, but yeah, the Jets and the Phi, real big week ahead. And like you said, the Webster brothers coming back home, especially over to the shore at Event Finder. That'll be a fun one tomorrow.
So yeah, if Otago win, that means 5 of the 6 spots will be sealed. Then it's a dogfight, isn't it? Between Manawatu, Tauranga, Taranaki and Franklin as well. Nelson still got an outside chance, but it's worth noting, folks, they only have one game to play.
Right.
One game left.
You're right, but league standings, it's a really big opportunity for this group this evening.
Yeah, yes. So lots to look forward to.
I think Coach Lopez has done a great job of keeping his group engaged. You think about Rasmussen unavailable this evening. He's a 20-point scorer. Greta doing everything he can to play. Another 20-point scorer. Either of them yet to put a point on the board, and it's a four-point game on the road. So it's really solid effort to start this first half.
Well, can Otago kick on and win this game? Can Hawke's Bay do the double over the Nuggets in 2026? It's going to be the question after beating them back in May, 10 weeks ago. We're underway with Hawke's Bay having the first possession. Here's McLaughlin and Jeter.
Straight into that high-low action.
Jeter finishes off with 2 points. There's 8 points for him. He's starting on 3 fouls in this third quarter.
Beautiful little push shot there from Jeter. Got great touch even from outside the lane. Nice play to start things off for the Hawks.
Louis. Here's Moeller again. Nice pass from Rusbatch. That was a beauty. Miller-Jose, who's out there starting the second half, finishes off for the Nuggets.
Yeah, great finish there from Miller-Jose. And Jeter did a great job of walling up and not fouling, just conceded. Continue to go to these high-low actions here, the Hawks.
McLaughlin thinking about the three. Oh, there it goes. He almost pushed that in.
Yeah, that's right in his wheelhouse, that little left-handed push shot, similar to Josh Pace, who used to play out here for a long time, was real effective out of Syracuse University. Similar finishing package for McLaughlin.
Keeps the scores nice and close. Rusbatch is away again. Not his night for scoring. Ethan Rusbatch, he remains on the donut.
Just trying to get himself going there, offensively. Playing this little pin down action. Hawke could swing it to the weak side, go high-low again.
Oh, that's too easy, isn't it?
Practice, you're right. You're going to have to adjust on that one, the Nuggets. Otherwise, they're just going to keep going to that, the Hawks. They're just clearing out that weak side and lobbing it over to the bigger player in Jeter for the easy layup.
Here comes Rusbatch. Oh, he's going to go to the line to shoot two. The Chemist Warehouse stripe, Ethan Rusbatch.
Shooting foul, 2 shots coming up. First foul at number 3, Kobe Kara.
Kobe Kara getting the start here as well for the Hawks.
Yeah, Dan Greta, after gutsing out 7 minutes and 57 seconds. I don't know if we'll see him again in the game as Rusbatch just goes 1 from 2 from that visit.
So quietly, Glenn, you'd say that's a massive loss for them as well. Just quietly, it'll be like Rasmussen and Greta no longer for the Hawks. So be ready for a massive dose of McLaughlin and Jeter down the stretch here. And Alonzo Burden, that was their adjustment on that flex cut on the baseline. They stuck with Jeter, the big man, but that left Alonzo wide open for the layup.
That's 4 baskets the same way.
Yep.
Here in the third quarter for
If it ain't
the
broke,
Hawks.
Don't fix it, Glenn. I'm big with that.
Oh, come on, the
That's all
Otago
they are.
defense.
But you're absolutely right. If I'm the Hawks, I'm going to go to the well, every single time. And if we're the Nugs, we definitely need to make that adjustment on that baseline action.
Well, Murphy with plenty to say there. Took out a court by Carter. Still going to be Otago ball, but there's only 7 on the shot clock. Ruspech. It's left for Mola. Oh, he buries it right at the end of the set. And look at the reaction from Coach Lopez over there, the Hawks coach.
Yeah, that's tough.
Not
There's
happy.
bit of a broken play there, but Mola just, again, quietly chipping away. They'll play this post one-on-one here. Great patience from Jeter. Easy down low. Again, the chess match continues. You play him one-on-one, he punishes you. You double him, he punishes you on the weak side. And Greta looking to check in here, Glenn.
Good stuff. That's good for Hawke's Bay. And there's the steal from Carter. Got McLaughlin and Jeter up with him, but oh, the lovely pinch there from Boy Tuach. That was a great steal. Louis gives it to Ruspech. And it rattles from Ethan Ruspech.
And love that from E. No hesitation, even though he struggled a little bit earlier in this match. He's a great shooter, and shooters shoot. Knock down three.
Murphy. Jose. In fact, Mola with the rebound. Now here's Louis.
Louis continuing to control the pace against these younger guards. Bully his way to the ring. Just left that one short, but great look.
Carter and McLaughlin. Take your pick who that one came off.
And you know what, Glenn? Shout out to Dan Greta. It would be easy for him right now, you know what I mean, with his team to be knocked out of the playoffs and him to have achieved what he's achieved, to mail it in right now and stay at the end of the bench. But for him to come out here and try and thug it out and play right now, shout out to him, man. That's for love of the game right there.
Yeah, 100%. There's a steal from Murphy. Read that one like a book. Here is Murphy all the way. And he's going to go to the line to shoot two from the Chemist Warehouse straight. You're dead right about Dan Greta. You know, in all honesty, it's not that far to the next Aussie NBL season, is it?
I super respect it, you know what I mean? Because there's probably people that would be advising him to sit down, but, you know, the competitive drive and a lot of these young men and, you know, what they're pushing for is so much deeper than this game that's in front of us. And yeah, shout out to him, man, to come back out here and try and thug it out right now, because it'll be easy and cold Otago to wrap that blanket around you and shut it down.
The other thing about Dan Greta is I know he's left his impression on several people in New Zealand. And, of course, he started out at Nelson. And Tom Ingham was telling me about him the other day. They still keep in regular contact.
Oh, listen, I've never met the guy at all. But if you're talking about, like, would he be somebody that you'd want on your team or to play with? Absolutely.
Yeah. Now Mola giving it back to Tuach. That's a nice pass to Miller-Jose. Mola with 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul from Murphy. And speaking of the Australian NBL, got to give Anzac Rosetto a shout out. Breakers.
Anzac Rosetto, one of my young boys from Auckland Grammar.
Awesome.
Yeah, so absolutely, man, for him to come through, you knowing a little bit about where, you know, his background and where he comes from and what he represents. To go, he just came back from Germany, had a broken neck earlier in the year, and to now be picked up by the, you know, Aotearoa, by the Breakers, you know, massive for Anzac, massive for the local community here. So shout out young Anzac Rosetto and all the best for the upcoming season, brother. And the run home with the Phi, Coach Matt Lacey, he'll be part of that Breakers group as well. Ruben Terangi.
Yeah, really cool for Anzac Rosetto. Going to get quite the opportunity. Now this is Mola back at the line for 3 shots again. And 3 from 3 the other occasion. So successful on that visit from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, but it is Otago by 2.
Greta and Mola would have seen a lot of each other over the years as well. Playing this post one-on-one again.
Jeter, Mola up for the challenge. That's a good play from him, but it's still going to be Hawks ball. But look, there's not much time left on the shot clock. 4.3. Jeter might have to put up the flea. Oh, there he goes. Greta can't jump really. He didn't leap at all. There's Carter getting in the road again, though.
It's the second one he's picked up in the backcourt there, just not giving up on the play, playing those passing lanes.
Cheetah with that floating 3, which our good friend Kayla Manurirangi calls it a flea.
Oh, nice
no, I mentioned that before. Here's Louis. He's lost it, and there's another steal from Carter.
Great
It's
rebound.
Casson. Tip back, and it's going to be taken away by Bardsley.
He's another one that's been great on the boards for them, Bardsley. Extra possessions.
Carter back for the rebound. Carter's got 3 steals in the game now.
You're not playing with any traditional point guard out here, the Hawks, so quite happy to take the air out of the ball and pump it into the post.
McLaughlin.
No double coming. It's easy there for McLaughlin with that size advantage.
Rusbatch concedes the foul. That will be foul number 3 for him. Tough game for Ethan Rusbatch. He's only got 4 points. But it happens sometimes.
Absolutely. And the flip side of that is the Hawks, I think, have been great, you know, with limited options and just been real simple with their offensive movements. And you can obviously see they've got an advantage in the post. And one-on-one, they're punishing it. If they send a double team, they're trusting their reads and they're knocking down shots on the weak side and obviously giving them a chance on the road to hang tough.
Here's McLaughlin. Gets it back to a 1-point game. Fair play to the Hawks here.
Ezra Eagle will get Jeter a couple minutes here, so like that sub from Coach Lopez.
12-11 to the Hawks in this third quarter so far.
Done a great job of managing his foul trouble as well. Got out of there clean.
Arthur Paese, another big hit from him.
That was just in that zone there, that 2-3. They got a little bit late on the bump on the weak side, not to get too fancy, but left Tyson, one of the better shooters, wide open for the knockdown 3.
Part of good passing to McLaughlin. It's that left hand, and it's a flat shot, isn't it? But in it goes. McLaughlin's up to 11.
Great down there. Great front from Tyson and great finish from McLaughlin. Love what I've seen from him down there in the post. Real effective with that left hook.
About to play a set. Here's Tuach.
Great hand from Ezra Eagle there, just staying down on the contest. Athletic Tuach raising up. You can tell by how Greeta's moving that he's not 100. Great pass on the back cut.
Yeah,
Tie this thing up.
Reeder's trying to contribute in other ways, but you can tell he can't jump or he's really battling.
Sure, but that was a great pass there and great cut from Kobe Carter. Sloppy D from Louis losing sight just for a split second and punished on the backside. Coach Sparrow, timeout.
9 points for Kobe Carter. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, another excellent, and 3 steals. Another great contribution off the bench for Hawke's Bay. Reminding you again that the Tauihi Basketball Aotearoa League is coming back for 2026, starts in September. This week the schedule was released. If you want a full downloadable PDF, scan that QR code. New Zealand Women's Premier Basketball is back in action in just a couple of months, all the way through to December. And looking forward to it.
I don't know if you caught it there, Coach Sparrow giving his team a spray. I think he's finally drawn a line in the sand and just reminding them that with 3-4 minutes left here in the third quarter, they have an opportunity to do something special, something that they've really been honestly working towards almost for 36 months. It feels like it's been 2-3 years since they've had a chance of making it back to the playoffs, and a little bit sloppy here in patches of this game against an undermanned Hawks outfit after coming off a great win up in Auckland. So you can tell he's had enough and telling them it's time to tighten up and push for this run home.
Well, let's see if the players can deliver for him. We have a tied ball game.
Oh, that baseline's wide open against this 2-3 zone.
Joe's had a good look there, but now Louis looking to finish, and he does so very nicely there. Alan Louis, he's up to 10.
So much space back there, and great find from Miller Jose on that slot cut from Louis. Again,
Here's
with
the
the
steal.
hands, turning it into points. Here's Miller Jose. Bah! Beautiful find from Louis there, and rewarding the big for running with him in transition, but he started that all with the hands in there, and there he is again, that veteran point guard leading the way out of the timeout.
Second slam dunk of the game for Miller Jose.
Sending that double again on the post, so they continue to move the pieces around on the chessboard. Coach Sparrow and Coach Lopez.
Here goes Carter
kick from
again.
Carter, he's looking great out here, playing with a lot of confidence. And you know, when opportunity presents itself, you've got to be ready to walk through that door, and he's really kicked it in the last couple games, doing his stocks a whole lot of wealth.
Louis.
Oh, put him in jail.
Here's Louis.
Great
Nice pass
time.
again. And Greta. And Milajos. There's a good effort play from Hawke's Bay.
Great hustle from Greta out there. And they're using him as a point forward right now.
It's Carter. Going to get it to McLaughlin again. Going one-on-one with Barsley. Double team was there as we see Carter. Eagle for three. Carter
Great
again.
Great
Man, he's
rebound.
everywhere. Tell you what, Kobe Carter in contention to be MVP if Hawke's Bay get over the line in this game.
And every time they get a score, it just enables them to get back and set this zone and build a little bit of frustration amongst the Nuggets.
Here's Louis. What's the response going to be? Fata Paese. Not this time.
See there, Kobe's gassed. A great couple, 2-3 minutes there for Coach Lopez. We'll get Maz Taylor, will give him a quick blow. Here you see Louis on the push, lobbing that thing up in trance. Miller Joe sitting down on it. He's athletic, 3-4 man out there.
Definitely. Greta. Still going to be Hawke's ball. Moeller in there disrupting.
Real similar action they're playing out of, just running that shooter off the post and dropping it into the post. Waiting to see if they send the double or not. Quite happy to play one-on-one.
Burton. 6 on the shot clock for Alonzo Burton. Nice pass into Eagle.
Oh.
And travel is the call against Ezra Eagle.
Yeah, great read, just a half-beat rushed on that Ez. Could have just taken his time and laid him down.
Leading scorer in the game for the Hawks, by the way, is Burton with 16. Moeller with 17 for the Nuggets.
Only 4 fouls total for the third quarter, so again, a very loose quarter, kind of played into the Hawks' favor here. Managed to save Jeter from picking up that fourth and sit in this zone.
Ruspatch has lost it there, and Greta's picked it up. Nice hands. Here's Taylor.
Again, that zone just causing them rhythm issues, just really stymied them getting into their stuff, and Ez got the mismatch down low. Need to be aggressive here and put Tyson in the ring.
He's trying to do exactly that. McLaughlin.
His shot.
Now, does that come off Moeller? No, it hasn't. I reckon it come off Greta.
Great job by Greta again. I don't even know if he's got a shot attempt up, but for him to be in there battling with a busted back at this stage of the game is admirable.
3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals for Greta. Still tied at 65. Last play coming up, potentially. Well, penultimate play anyway for Otago here. Here's Ruspatch. Ruspatch will float that one in surely, yes.
That's where he's gotten way better later in his career, when they run him off that three-point line, just those second line reads and finishes. That was a beautiful little floater.
Okay, let's have a look at Hawke's Bay here. What have they got in these last 6 seconds? Greta. Burton. Oh, step back 3 for Alonzo Burton, but he's away. And it's going to be a 2-point game to the Nuggets heading into the last, with Hawke's Bay outscoring Otago 21-19 in the third. It's game on here in Dunedin. The Nuggets up 67-65.
Okay, it is time for our... As many three-pointers in, you're going to get 30 seconds each. Grayson's up first. Grayson, your time starts now. Here we go. All thanks to Emerson's, that's 1. The winner is going to get a $100 voucher. That's 2. Well done.
A big thank you to Emerson's for their support of the night and day Otago Nuggets.
65 to 67. It is Otago leading by 2. Heading into the last quarter here. Remember, they've got a lot to play for here. They beat the Hawks here, the bottom place team. They wrap up 5th spot on the ladder, and it's their last home game of 2026. See if they can get the job done here. Louis trying to do a business on Maz Taylor, and Taylor not happy. He's conceded the foul there. Just thought for a moment that he got it clean.
And both players doing what they need to do. Maz Taylor battling down low for position. Alan Louis, you know, bigger guard down low, bullying his way on the post to that left hand to get to the free throw line. And just quietly, Glenn, Kobe Carter, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals off the bench. Outstanding the last 2 games.
Yeah,
shout out to that young man.
Very good. Now Chase Jeter is back out there on 3 fouls. Lane Louis at the line again. No good from that visit. He's, what is he, 4 from 7 in the game.
And McLaughlin and Jeter, a fun kind of backcourt duo to watch. A little bit funky, different, you know what I mean? Different style, but really effective.
Well, 23 points between them, 10 rebounds as well between the pair of them today in this game. Still a quarter left to play, of course. Carter, now Taylor.
Smashing in the post here with Ez and Jeter down low. Massive size advantage. Great look.
That's a good look. He created himself. Now look at Louis. It's a 3-on-3 situation. That's a good finish.
Great finish, turning D to O there. A little bit of trans pace, playing into the favor of the Nuggets, and Hawks quite happy to slow it down and punch it inside.
Jeter back to Taylor. Away with the 3. Here's a chance for Otago again. Nice little 3-0 run to start the final quarter. They could stretch it to 5 or 6. Mola attempting to go 6. And great job by Rusbach. Here's Tata Paese. Taylor can't get a clean grab at it. Tata Paese again. Taylor again. He's finally got it. That was fantastic play from Taylor. Now Burton. Here's Carter.
Jeter, he's got that guard down low.
Nail a triple, and Mola's got it. It's about the only thing that Carter hasn't done in the game is scored a 3.
Louis will just take the air out of the ball here and continue to dictate the pace of the game. He'll get the switch out high with Jeter. Take him to the ring.
Oh, Jeter.
That'll be his 4th. And the late call there, the late whistle. He doesn't seem to contest it though. Although he doesn't seem to be like the type to contest a whole lot with the referees.
Yeah, I hear he's pretty cruisy lad.
Okay. I need some of that in my life, definitely.
That's why you
even
serve.
each other out.
That's why you serve,
there
man.
You go.
I remember every free throw made contributes to the Hoops and Schools program in 2026 in Aotearoa. Scan the QR code to find out more. Go to BBNZ's website as well. Funny feeling that the next last region opens next week. So if you want hoops and schools, hoops in your school, go to Basketball New Zealand's website or scan that QR code the next time it pops up. Nice little run here for Otago to start the final quarter, Lindsay. They're on a 5-0 run.
Great 2 minutes, and you can see there the deflection off Kobe's foot, backcourt violation, and opportunity here to stretch this thing to 9-10. So really big 2 minutes for the Nuggets, and obviously danger signs for the Hawks here. You can see some subs coming in. McLaughlin checking back in here to try and steady the ship.
It's defensive effort too from Otago that's got them to this point.
It is, and they've gone away from the post a little bit here, the Hawks. I mean, you had to. They've been smacking it inside and forced to live off the perimeter a little bit more. Like this from Louis, just big guard down low. Whether it's a foul or not, you're going to force that referee to make a call. Just continue to burrow and bully your way in there. And that's a big guard to deal with down low from Maz Taylor. Just some wide shoulders.
Oh,
look like a running back.
Exactly. I just love the reactions of Jeff Sparrow, Ryan Rowley in the background. They were clapping so hard. Surprised their hands aren't bruised. Here's Louis. Here is Hoops and Schools QR code one more time. Louis, his numbers at the moment in this game: 14 points, 8 assists. That 15 points successful visit there to the Chemist Warehouse strike for Louis.
Staying this extended pressure off their free throws, which has been effective for them. Forced a couple of sloppy little turnovers in the backcourt.
Well, it was a 2-point lead at three-quarter time. Now it's a 9-point lead. Hawke's Bay remains scoreless in this final quarter. Now there won't be any more as Jeter helps himself to the easiest 2 points of the game for him.
Yeah, Nugs yet to commit a foul as well defensively, so can get aggressive here. No one in any real foul trouble for them out on the court. Jeter does have 4 though for the Hawks that they need to be aware of. Rusbatch with 3. They'll stay in this zone, the Hawks.
Here's to Arch. Rusbatch. Rita grabs the rebound. Here comes Burton. We need something special from Alonzo Burton again, don't we? We're due. We're overdue.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success in getting the ball to the post and putting him on the weak side and finding him in spot-up actions.
There's a foul from Greta.
Take foul from Greta, just so stopping that transition.
McLaughlin a little unlucky not to be fouled on the baseline there. No whistle from the officials, though.
Yeah, you're right. He looked like he thought he got fouled on that one.
Hawke's Bay. 4 fouls already. A start to Paese. Tip back is good from Craig Moeller, who puts up the 3 himself that time. Lachlan with the rebound.
Just trying to put them to sleep early here, the Nuggets. Time and score. No need to be rushed when you're up by this score in the 4th. Continue to switch these guards onto these post players. Send the double late.
Going to roll in, it is from McLaughlin.
Touch there with the left. Again, it's like a little touch push shot. Cut this thing to 5. Just hanging tough.
McLaughlin up to 13 now.
See Kobe Cutter ready to check back in, and Hawks will keep thrashing this 2-3 zone that they've had a lot of success with throughout this game.
Oh yeah, there's a foul, Mance Taylor. That couldn't have been more mistimed, that play from him.
Yeah, and love the energy, but probably doesn't need to be jumping on those perimeter contests. He'll catch a quick blow here from Kobe Carter. We'll see Matt Bardsley and Miller Jost checking into the game. Ethan Rusbatch will get a quick blow as well. Probably bring him in for the last 3-4 minutes. And the Hawks here in the bonus committed their 5 fouls for the quarter. Nuggets yet to commit a foul for the quarter. Something to keep an eye on here down the stretch.
100% that is, especially with 5:52 to play. Arch up to 14 in the game. Breeder. Spain still wanting his experience out there, even though he hasn't even taken a shot in the game due to that back injury. Now Burton, good pass into McLaughlin, got the mismatch here against Louis.
Louis saying he doesn't want the double, but he might want to think that over because he just got taken to the cup.
Taken to the cleaners, more like it. What's going on off? We've got a technical foul against Will Lopez there. Can't quite understand that one. His team had just scored.
No, I think you were right. They were kind of contesting the foul previous, where McLaughlin seems to be dealing with, you know, a lot of contact down there, and Hawks yet to have been called for a foul the whole quarter. So you can see how Coach Lopez might be rightfully a little bit frustrated early here in this 4th, battling, trying to keep his team in the fight.
Moeller with the technical foul free throw. He goes up to 18. He's 1 rebound away, by the way, folks, from a double-double. To Arch. Moeller again.
He's got to be careful here, Jeter. He's on 4. Did a great job of not picking up that 5th foul.
Didn't he?
He thought about it.
He's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. Here's Burton.
Oh, great
nice pass. That's a good finish
He's
from
a
Jeter.
really nice player, Jeter.
16, you really like him. 16 points. Really come to the fore. This lead is back to 4 again. Still going on, isn't it? His two arches open for 3. Oh, with the rebound, there is his double-double. Back to two arch.
Oh, boards, though. They're hurting them a little bit here in the second half. Great job by Zoe cleaning that one up, though.
A lot of threes now, aren't they, Otago? They're 8 from 29. From the three-point line now, and Hawke's Bay 7 from 23, so a better percentage for the Bay.
They've had a lot of success of slowing it down, getting post looks, and getting their defense set.
Oh, yeah, McLaughlin. He is up for this game.
Great block there from McLaughlin. Not giving up on the play. Same with Greeter as well. And Miller-Jost really athletic in transition. They'll stay in this zone on the baseline here. Short clock.
Louis for 3.
Tough.
Ooh, that's a big one there, Lindsay. That's a big one.
It really is, and that's kind of beating the scout there because they're playing him for the drive, even though they want to contest the shot. But that's a massive hit from Alain Louis. He's been outstanding this evening for the Nuggets.
Burton gives it into Jeter.
He's got that baseline if he wanted. Oh, that's a nice move.
Oh, McLaughlin, what a rebound there. There's a foul from Louis. It's just a second.
It'll be the first foul of the quarter for the Nuggets there, so smart foul from Louis, veteran PG.
For the Nuggets, his second foul. Timeout called by the Nuggets.
Oh, Jeff Sparrow wants to talk it over. Oh, look at him, he's prowling out there. Shouldn't be called Jeff Sparrow. His last name should be Tiger or Lion or something. He's on it, Jeff Sparrow. It's timeout with...
I mean, my man Jack Sparrow was pretty, you know, he was pretty intense as well, you know. A heck of a coach, and again, anytime you have the opportunity to bring this type of caliber, you know, to all the way to Te Waiponamu and the South Island, and be spreading that knowledge and to the game and the rangatahi down there, it's a beautiful thing.
Fans MVP vote is open for the 2026 season. Scan the QR code.
Taylor Britt looked hype about that pose right there. Yeah?
What about Louis? That wasn't take one either from Louis, was it either? Let's have it again. Can vote for either of those two players, of course.
Sure can, and they'll be right in the mix.
Oh, we're not even going to mention names because, you know, there are so many names.
Too many shots, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking guys in the Saints. I'm thinking guys in the Tuatara right now.
Absolutely, you've got it. Absolutely with Rams, Sharks.
Yeah, someone in the Sharks.
You could put 2 or 3 brothers up from all 4 of those teams. I think that have got a fair play at it right now.
Well, let's see how the Hawks go off that timeout called by the opposition coach.
Oh, nice play.
7. That is a good play, Burton. The run around 3 and McLaughlin.
It's O boards again, giving both teams opportunity here to stay in this thing.
Hawke's Bay desperately want a bucket here. It's Jeter. Yes.
That is tough. That was the right foot, right hand turnaround.
Think about that too. It keeps the opposition on their toes. It's not going to post up all the time, right?
Do off that pass, shoot, drive.
Russ Batch from the corner. He's deadly.
Well, tough.
He's deadly from there.
It's a big hit from E. You know, again, he struggled throughout the night tonight, but historically one of the better shooters that we've got. And you cannot leave him open. He's going to punish you.
9 points. Here's McLaughlin working on Tuach this time.
Great D from Tuach, locking that base in.
Burton looking for some space, and he's done brilliantly there. So Burton.
And that was crafty by Zoe there. Tuach, a slightly younger, more athletic defender, but just burrowed the space in that dead area down on the baseline and got to that left hand. And one opportunity here to cut this thing to 5. Just hanging around the Hawks.
Burton up to 18. 18 points it remains for Alonzo Burton in this game. Tuach now.
Go back to this post with Louis.
He's lost it,
Murphy.
Louis. And is that a foul by Murphy?
He's got caught out of position there, unfortunately. But again, Louis, it's smart, Glenn. You know, they're in the bonus. He's got a size advantage. He's going to go down low and force the referee to make a call and get to the line for a couple of these free throws. Keep stacking up these points. Get me to my 20 points, 8 assists.
4 fouls now for Murphy as well. The leading top scorers in the game for the Hawks, Burton and Jeter, both with 18. Louis and Mola, both with 18 for the Nuggets. And it's going to stay that way.
See right now, sitting at the end of that Hawks bench, there's 40 points sitting there. Greeder's over there stretching his back, and Rasmussen in street clothes.
Yep.
So admirable effort to even be in the fight right now. Coach Lopez and his group.
Who knows, Rasmussen might be back in the next game against Southland in 2 days. Here comes Burton now, the lead back to 7. Time running out, and there's a steal from Bardsley. Here comes Mola.
Great run.
Bardsley back to Mola. And that's a nice execution play there, and it's a timeout called by Coach Lopez for the Hawks.
Great timeout by Coach Lopez, but that might be it right there. They're stretching it out to 9, and there's only so many shots you can take on the road if you're the Hawks. Again, just turnovers, turning D to O, and Bardsley. Great energy off the bench with Miller Jose, and that man right there, Craig Moller. I think that gets him to 20 and 10.
Yep.
No fouls.
Yeah, incredible.
Come on.
2 blocks.
3 assists as well.
3 steals. He's having a heck of a game. Well, it's now do or die for the Hawks, who have fought pretty well through this game. They've just got a little tight offensively in the last quarter here, Lindsay, haven't they?
Yeah, Ty, and you might have to say fatigue as well. You know, short bench, and then again you're missing Tommy Ferguson. Greeder did everything that he could this evening, but banged up. Cliffy Bush, Rasmussen, who's just finished, you know, was lucky to be around him a little bit with that Tall Blacks group. What a great young man, really talented, but obviously huge piece missing this evening. So great fight shown so far by the Hawks, and still a lot of time left, but running out of that real quick.
Yeah, just the start of the quarter winner. Was that Otago went on that like 5 or 7-0 run? That's really proved the difference, and now a turnover.
It out to 9. There you go there, just these young guards dealing with this pressure of a slightly more veteran Nuggets group, hungry to lock in this 5th spot. It'll be a massive win here at home for them that they'll be looking to celebrate.
Louis going to work off Miller Jose.
Great find.
10 on the shot clock. Here's Rusbatch.
Great patience.
Won't mind that. They used up with 15 seconds. Now it becomes stop territory for Otago. That'll be Hawks ball.
It's really making those post-entry passes hard the last 3-4 minutes. The Nuggets sinking in and playing those percentages on some of these missed threes.
Yeah, Hawks need a Burton 3 now. Someone to hit one from long range.
Got a couple fouls to give if they need it as well, the Nuggets, so they can be aggressive defensively, which is where they've been great, defending the 3-point line. 2nd or 3rd in the entire comp.
We're in no hurry here.
Time and score, they'll just take the air out of the ball, play with this middle on ball with Moller and Louis.
Hawks have no fouls to give either.
Get the switch.
Moller, nice play. Miller Jose. Here's Bardsley.
Oh.
Miller Jose looking for the tip in. It's going to be Hawke's Bay ball. No foul, say the officials from Miller Jose there.
And that's all Miller Jose, just bringing energy, not dying on the play, extra effort on the boards, and wins the extra position for his group. And that's why they've managed to bridge this gap in this competition and have the opportunity to lock in 5th here in 1:15.
Coach Jeff Sparrow's called his final timeout. Probably a good time to call one too, Lindsay.
Yeah, just, again, as inconsequential as it may seem, we're not going to leave any stone unturned with 1:15 left. We want to lock this in. also, you know, you're fine-tuning your package moving forward for moments in games where you're going to need certain things that you can pull on. Scenarios where you might be winning or losing.
Tauihi Basketbol Aotearoa is coming back in 2026 from September. If you scan that QR code, you can find out the draw, which was released this week. And of course, you can find out more information about the league by going to tauihi.basketball, the official website of New Zealand's premier women's basketball league.
Right, here we go, Dunedin. It's the last minute of the regular home season for your night and day Otago Nuggets.
Otago just a minute and 15 seconds away now from sealing 5th spot in the Cells NBL for 2026. Mola. There's Rusbatch. He's come really nicely into the game, hasn't he, in the second half. Tuach.
Nice
pass. And Mola, that should ice it.
That'll be game right there, and you can see they're not rotating Jeter out from that middleman to that corner shooter, and they've just punished him in this 4th quarter, put him to sleep there. Craig Mola has been outstanding. Get him to 23.
Pretty brave effort from Hawke's Bay, though, isn't it? Look at Jeff Sparrow over there.
You're right. Again, they easily could have mailed this one in. I think even for Greta to front this evening in the second half shows a lot of heart and speaks a lot to the, you know, the culture they have over there and the competitiveness of him as an individual and as a group.
Burton tries again here for Hawks. Oh, we got something going on off the court. And Jeter, offensive foul. He's going to be fouled out right there as Mola ends up on the court. So Jeter's going to foul out again in a game here. 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks.
Great game from Chase Jeter. Again, with an undermanned group. Did pretty much everything he could, but unfortunately can't hang out here for the last 40. Picked up that 5th foul. Continue to learn and grow in that space.
Louis. Rusbatch, one more for good luck. Yes. Ethan Rusbatch.
And fitting, you know, fitting. Again, after a couple tough years. Shout out to the Nuggets, Coach Sparrow, Ethan Rusbatch, helping revitalize this group and be the veteran with there. Louis, Mola, outstanding effort locking in 5th this early in the competition and giving themselves a chance to get back to that championship.
Great effort from Hawke's Bay, though. They've just run out of gas in this last quarter. Carter gives it to McLaughlin. And now here is Carter.
Player timeout call. With 10 seconds on the clock.
279 the score. 92-79 the score. Otago, one more chance here. Rusbatch. Great second half from him. He's pushed it up to 12 points, says Louis.
Ooh.
Dazzling. Naz Taylor. No. Nice finish there from Alan Louis. His chest is out, his guns are firing. And here's the win, 92-79. And there we are, it is Otago sealing 5th spot in the 2026 Cells NBL. The 92-79 win here in Dunedin, their final regular season game this season.
Yeah, no, it seemed like a couple of years ago where they were talking about the Nuggets even being involved in the competition, and you see Coach Sparrow out here, you know what I mean, showing his energy, and it means a lot to the region. Nuggets mean a lot to the league, you know, and to have them competitive, to have another team from down Te Waiponamu, South Island, you know, fronting as one of the better teams in the comp. It's great to see.
Alan Louis is our MVP for today. He's finished with 19 points. He's finished with 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Great all-round game from Alan Louis.
Yeah, and easily could have gone with the likes of Craig Moller as well, but I think Alan Louis, for me, he's one that's kind of crept under the radar the whole year. He's kind of been the heartbeat of this group. He's controlled pace, real veteran, solid leader, so well-earned MVP for him this evening.
Great numbers from Craig Moller, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists, 2 arts, 14 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, those 3 in particular stood really tall in this game, with Miller Jose off the bench, 10 points, 4 rebounds. He was effective as ever as well, Lindsay.
Yeah, and even Bardsley coming in with his energy, his rebounding, his pace, and then, like you said, Ethan Rusbatch kind of found himself late in that game, just showing his steady head and knocking down those threes to put them to sleep.
Let's check out the Chemist Warehouse stats, and Moller did top the standings, but Louis, all-round game.
I mean, four players in double digits and 5 for the Nuggets shows a very balanced scoring attack from both teams that I'm sure they'll be happy with. Murphy was almost there with 10 as well for the Hawks, so some real positives.
That's all right. But there we are. That's a nice shot. That's one for the album, the final home game for the Nuggets this season. But the good news is for their local fans, they will be extending their season into the postseason by at least 1 game. Now they'll be interested to see if they can finish the season on a high, with 1 more game to come in the regular season before their playoff game. Right, let's swing our attention to Event Finder Stadium tomorrow night now. The Tuatara hosting the Jets. A couple of times in this broadcast, that could be a playoff for a home semi-final.
Big weekend ahead, Glenn. Looking forward to locking in on that one.
You bet, Willie. We hope you enjoyed the game here in Dunedin, as all the local fans did here on the Thursday night. And say one more time, congratulations to the Otago Nuggets getting the win over the Hawke's Bay Hawks in this game by 92-79. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you for more Cells NBL action tomorrow. Matewa.